Hi everybody, it is Saturday, November 13th, 2021. It's time for a Marvel Legendary Chaos Mode stream. Welcome, welcome. And hello Ollie, and I saw hello Lobo Tranky who just joined our Discord. Welcome to the game. He's only been playing for about a week, so give him a warm welcome to it. Today is not how you play Legendary, so please don't get any wrong ideas, because today is going to be weird. It's a Chaos Mode stream. I'll explain that in a second, and my mat is uneven. Let me go ahead and fix that. Hello, Montax and Avatar, and everybody. Alright, so here's how today is going to work if you have not seen a Chaos Mode stream before. I am going to play a game of Legendary, as I always do. What's up, Adam Atheron? By the way, don't spend them yet. But if you look in your channel points rewards, you can see all of the Chaos Mode rewards are enabled. What's up, Moo Valentine? So you can spend your channel points to affect the game in all the ways you see there. Please read them carefully before you submit them, because they do very specific things, and some of them have you enter some information. The way it works is this: as soon as you redeem one, I will finish the function I'm doing. For example, if I'm in the middle of deciding on recruiting a hero, I'll do that, and then, or if I'm in the middle of reading something on a villain card and fighting it, I'll take care of that, and then I'll start going down the list of all the requests that have been submitted. The only requests that are not visible right now are the ones that help you pick part of the setup. Each one is 500. The first person to get to those gets to pick part of the setup today. At a random point, I will enable those, so we'll see who is the lucky one to get part of that setup. Are there any questions about how this works? By the way, I've done a lot of changes under the hood on my machine to the stream, and you might not notice them yet, but things are working a lot better, and you'll see. I'm very happy with the change. I spent a little bit of time on it, but going forward, we'll see what's going on there. All right, by the way, the randomizer league is doing well. Scores are coming in, and I'm finding it very interesting to see how the rankings are going with the new system. So keep those entries coming. Don't forget to count the number of turns you've played. That is integral in figuring out where the ranking goes. So looks the same so far. Oh yeah, it's gonna look. You'll see over time. You'll notice little things, but it's running a lot better. I'm actually running this stream at a bit rate of 2,000 more than it was before, and it's not dropping any frames, so I'm very happy about that, and some other stuff is going to happen. But yeah, keep on going ahead and playing the league, because if you do, I get more results in the rankings, and then it's going to give us better results of how this new scoring system works. But alright, see you later, Ollie. So I can't wait to find out what we're going to play today. So yeah, things like Masterminds can be brought in. You can't claim a frame drop. Maybe if you claim like 5 helicopters, it'll claim a random frame drop, but we'll see. We'll see how the helicopter works today. Alright, so yeah, you can do things like bring cards into the game, draw cards. You can spend points on cards like Off the Cuff does, instead of using them on the setup. Nobody noticed, but the setup info is live. You can pick part of the setup now. Nobody noticed. We'll see if it starts to happen.
Mastermind selected.
Awesome. All right. So we're starting to select them. Let me go ahead and open up the randomizer so I can fill this out, at least what the starting setup's going to look like.
Selected.
What do we got? The scheme today is...
Group has been selected.
Ooh. Okay. It's Fear itself. We've got the Mastermind is Mojo, who I've not used in a while. But Mojo could be switched out. Masterminds could be switched out. Schemes cannot. We got a villain group.
Annihilation. A villain group has been selected.
I think I know what Avatar is trying to do today. We've got Utopolis. Yeah, I knew it. All right. You guys know when you do this, the game is short. We have to completely reset everything, but whatever. You can always add villains to clear it.
Has been selected.
Ooh, simultaneous hero selection. So what do we got? We got Iron Fist was first, I believe. Iron Fist. We've got Cable and Spider-Gwen. I haven't used Cable in a while. Haven't used Spider-Gwen in a while. Happy to do that. And was there anybody else? Who did I miss? Nope, that's it. So we got two more heroes and a henchman group that have not yet been selected.
Henchman group selected.
There we go. Bridge builders, says Avatar. So the bridge builders are being selected. I still don't know if they're Sidera Maris or Sidera Marie. Maybe it's pronounced that way. I don't know. All right, we need one more. Two more heroes. Two more heroes. Let me start collecting what we've got. So let me find Mojo.
A hero has been selected.
Okay, Drufus picks Crystal. Nice choice. And I believe we got one more hero. I didn't look to see if the scheme affects the setup in any way yet. But if it does, I'll adjust later. Crystal is CR. Alright, one more. So we got, alright, I'm afraid of this villain group. This villain deck. Look at this. Annihilation Wave and Utopolis. Is Fear itself one that you lose when there's enough escapes? I'm worried about that. It is the fear level. The number of allies in the lair is always equal to the field level. Not exactly. It says heroes out of stock. Did 5 heroes get selected? Did I miss one? Let me see. We got Iron Fist, Cable, Spider-Gwen, Crystal. That's really odd. I don't know why it would say that. Whoever plays the cat first gets hero number 5. The cat is the cat meow still there? I think it is. The cat meow or the dog bark. Oh, each person will get one.
Has been selected.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I let it only each person only get it once. There are clarifications how the scheme works in the list. Cool. Okay, Valkyrie is our last hero. I wonder why you picked Valkyrie, Ollie. It's not like you were just talking about Valkyrie. Okay, so we can get our setup ready and see what happens. But I gotta scroll all the way down because Valkyrie starts with a V. Alright, how does this look? It's going to be wrong when it comes to Mojoverse. So instead of Mojoverse, that's Utopolis. I can't change that. But everything else is correct. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this as the starting setup. Oh boy, okay. And let's do this thing. Okay, so we got Annihilation Wave. Yeah, so I do this for this, and then when I do Viewer's Choice, which I haven't done in a while, admittedly, also, it's a similar thing. And the Bridge Builder. So if there's any questions about what the channel points rewards do, please ask me now while I get this ready. Iron Fist. There he is. Oh, luckily I have my water. Thank you, Montax. We've got Cable. Do you think we'll see another Cable in Messiah Complex? Spider-Gwen. It would be nice to have an X-Men affiliated one, but I don't think it's necessary. Look at all those classes. And Valkyrie, who I've already got. Okay, let's get this stuff shuffled up. We have 10 twists for the setup. Just finished reading it. I think that we should definitely get another one. Oh yeah, if you read it, you can tell why, for sure. So I'm hoping some people will add some villains to the villain deck to avoid all these charges and moving through the city. And Galactus is in there, which I cannot forget. So 10 twists. There's 10. Oh, I guess it's a plot, huh? So it should be plot twists. You know what? I'm gonna go full thematic. Because we're not gonna change that. Where are my plot twists? Aha! Got him. Why not? I have them. I'll use them. I will, Avatar. Thank you. We'll see if it comes up. And the Master strikes. And 2 bystanders. Right here. So, speaking of Messiah Complex, A few websites have reported a delay on it. They're saying like the early part of next year. And the comment we got from Upper Deck was they don't know where those websites got that information. So there's some conflicting information going out there. It's not just one website that has posted a later release date. But we'll see. The way it looks right now is if we don't get any blogs or hear about Messiah Complex in the beginning of December, I'm pretty positive that it's not coming this year. But if we do, then obviously it is. We're just going to have to wait and see. Yeah, the Shield expansion was released in December. And their blog started in December as well, so it's not out of the question. Yeah, that box art was out for a while. But it just came back up today as people are noticing it. But yeah, it looks cool. It's very different from something like Messiah Complex, where Messiah Complex has a lot of characters on it, and Doctor Strange only has Nightmare and Doctor Strange on it, so it doesn't really give us that info. But the description had the 5 heroes that should be in it. I think it was Klee one of them, Brother Voodoo. I don't remember who else was on that list. But man, if Messiah Complex is delayed to like March or April, then Doctor Strange is even later than that. But we just don't know, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, the box art looks fantastic. I love the Annihilation box art too. I just love that color scheme. All right, so this is our starting hero set. It definitely will change. Things will come in and really mess this up, but that's part of the fun of it. Don't forget, if you are on Team Avengers or Team X-Men for the viewers play, next week, next Thursday after the randomizer stream, is the hero draft. So if you haven't discussed who you'd like your team to be, you have less than a week. So, I don't know, I'm doing 10 stacks. I should be doing 7, but it's a chaos stream, doesn't matter. Yeah, I saw they're undergoing significant reshoots, which, I mean, if they needed the reshoots, then no rush into seeing the movie sooner than later. But that could affect the expansion, true. I know that it probably was the reason that Eternals got postponed, the expansion. Maybe we'll get an announcement it's coming next year. So, next year could be these 4 expansions. Hey, Legends, it could be, let's say Messiah Complex miraculously comes out in December. It could be Doctor Strange, Guardians MCU, Black Panther, and Eternals. But the problem with that is there are no medium boxes in that group of 4. So I think one of those is going to be cut for a medium box. We have no idea if Eternals is even coming back, but next year would be the good time to do it since the movie came out. Doctor Strange and the eternity of postponements, yeah. Yep. All right, I'm assuming no questions about how the game works with the chaos and all the fun. So we're going to start. Let me do our overview here. So you've picked Mojo for the first Mastermind. Start of the game, he captures 3 human shields. So he's going to do that 3 cards that go above him. And yes, just so you guys can see, I can fight it by using its attack value to fight it. Yes, thank you, Avatar. We don't need those anymore. They don't do anything. It's cluttering it up. I haven't figured out a better way to do that. I just have to manually turn them off. But whatever. Okay, they're off. You got it. All bystanders and victory piles worth 3 victory points. Always leads Mojo versus Master Strike. Mojo captures a human shield. Each player reveals a tech hero or discards a card at random. Thank you, Mr. Giraffe, and welcome. Okay. So put human shields over there. So let's look at the scheme and see if I know what I'm doing here. Fear itself. 10 twists. Earth's fear level starts at 8. The number of allies or number of heroes in the layer is always equal to the fear level. That's crazy for today. I don't know how I'm going to show you guys all that. Twist. KO a hero from the layer. The fear level goes down by 1. All right. So I don't really need to write down the fear level, but I will anyway, just because you'll see the heroes. So fear level is at 8. Check this out. Here's one thing that I think I fixed. I'm being presumptuous, but let me see if it works. I hope it works. I really do. Okay, here we go. Nice. No more double vision. All right, that's a great sign. Yes. So I'm going to start with 8 heroes in the HQ. Based on what the fear level is, it goes down to 7. I got to put it up to 8, though. So let's do some counters. So that's counter A. And then we're going to have to adjust the scheme twist to 10. Which again, might change. But we'll see. Okay. Starting hands. We're almost ready to start this thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me change the graphic. I gotta do one more thing. I gotta change it to plot twist instead of scheme twist. And yes, it does matter. It's very, very important. Plot twist. Plot twist. And we're good. Okay. And Mojo's going to go over, his tactic's going to go over here. Shuffled up. And he is going to go right here with his human shields. I got to spend 6 attack to get rid of each one, which is a pain. Let me just put them on top like this. And we'll put a little 3 so you know how many human shields he has on him. Let me clear my queue so I can see when new things come in as far as requests go. Somebody opened a pack, didn't they? I'll just look later. I'll find them all. Okay, we're going to start this thing. As soon as you see the turn 1 thing pop up, then you can start redeeming rewards. Let's fill up our 8-slot HQ. I'm going to run out of room, but that's okay. So, we start with Valkyrie's Rare over here. We've got more Valkyrie, Spider-Gwen, Crystal, Spider-Gwen, Valkyrie, Spider-Gwen, and I'm out of room. So hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm honestly hoping for a twist so that I can get rid of one of these. Because that's too many. Yep, that's accurate. That's how many. And that's absolutely nuts. Okay, here we go. Getting started with turn 1 right now. Alright, starting hand. Do your worst. Chaos, folks.
Shuffle a random villain group into the villain deck.
Right off the bat, thank you, Montax. So let's go ahead and get our randomizer open. Again, the way this works is the first group to pop up that is not an always leads of the Mastermind is what I pick. So, for example, if this came up and it was Mojoverse, I wouldn't pick that. I would pick Annihilation Wave. But let me clear this. And I have to turn off all my transmogrifiers, so all the exclusions have to go from the randomizer league. So that's just Mastermind schemes anyway.
Soul Gem activated.
All right, we got more to do. So first, I'm going to shuffle the random villain group into the deck, and it is Kunlun. Looks like.
Recruit a hero for free.
Okay, so Kunlun's getting shuffled into the villain deck. What else did you guys do? Okay, Mr. Draff has played the Soul Gem. So Montax also. Okay, I'm getting a little confused what to do here. Yeah, so I'll let you. Here's what am I gonna do? Guy, what did
Play a random ambition.
Jeez. Okay, one moment. Here is. Okay, I got it. Okay, so Mr. Draft was first, so he brings in Galactus's rare from the hero deck, and it replaces Valkyrie's rare, it looks like. So let me go ahead and look through the hero deck. Soul Gem can summon any one card from anywhere. So where is Galactus? Weapon? Nope, Galactus Hungers. Oh, it's not in the hero deck. It's in the Heralds of Galactus set. So let me go find it. If that's what you meant. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go find it. Heralds of Galactus. Everybody just wants Galactus to show up. Okay. Here he is. He comes in. He enters the HQ and replaces Valkyrie. Where did I say she goes? What happens when that comes in? Dude, I don't remember my own rules. I think she just goes to the hero deck, or does she get KO'd? I don't recall. Oh yeah, gets KO'd. So this rare gets KO'd first thing first. Goodbye. That hurt. Alright. Back on track. So, because Montax said Valkyrie, but she was gone, I'm going to let Montax recruit Galactus or gain Galactus for free. So I do that. Let's get this out of here. Alright, Galactus Hungers is already here. Iron Fist is in the way. And then Rolling Meeple has played a random ambition. Okay. I didn't anticipate that, so let me go ahead and shuffle up my ambitions. And that ambition is going to be... Bam! Force Field. Force Field is played. Put this card under the Mastermind card, then the Mastermind gets +3 until the start of your next turn, then discard that card. Luckily, that's not going to affect me that much, because I wasn't going to hit him anyway. But I will go ahead and put him... I'll just put him over here. Next to our friend Mojo. And that's it. Everybody did their thing. Well, Galactus is on my left hand already. And I haven't even played a villain deck card, so let's go ahead and do that first. First card from the villain deck is Nighthawk. Nighthawk appears. Nighthawk, while on the sewers, rooftops, or bridge, Nighthawk gets +4 attack. Escape, Nighthawk becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. I don't want that to happen. So we've got 4 attack. I can fight him, though, except for the fact that he's in the sewers. So he's got +4, so I can't fight him. I have to wait a turn. And I probably won't have the attack. 2 recruit, right here, is enough for either a sidekick, or I can go Spider-Gwen. If I wanted to go Spider-Gwen, I would have First Adventure, patrol the bank if it's empty, you get 1 attack. Patrol your victory path if it's empty, you get +1 attack. And Wall Crawl. I mean, the bank's probably going to be empty, but it's going to be 2 attack. Let's check out Fateful Bridge. If the bridge is empty, reveal the top card of your deck. If the card costs 2 or less, draw it. I mean, this is decent for early game to get some of the gray cards in, so I'm going to go ahead and take...
Gain a sidekick or new recruit.
I think what I want to do is I want to go ahead and recruit Fateful Bridge just so that I have it and I can use it. So it's recruited, and let's replace it with Cable. All right, what? Gain a sidekick or new recruit. Okay, sidekick from Montax. So it looks like Zabu is going to join my team, so I go ahead and gain Zabu as well. And he's mine. Sweet. And that's the turn. I wish Twitch didn't ask me every time if I wanted to clear my task. If I said clear, I want to clear it. Alright, that's 6. Couldn't even hit a human shield for that 4 attack. I got a 4 and 2. That's a little more like it. We have Warrior Woman appearing from Utopolis. So Warrior Woman, ambush, charge 1 space. So she's going to charge from the sewers to the bank, pushing Nighthawk into the rooftops, where he is strong again. If she escapes, she becomes a new Mastermind, of course. I don't want that to happen. Some of you guys might want that to happen. I got 4 recruit. So I took Spider-Gwen on the left. I have so many choices here. Oh yeah, new sidekicks are going to be great. We've got Flying Stallion, Rooftops Conqueror 1. When an ambush ability is played before it takes effect, you may discard this card. If you do, draw 2 extra cards. I mean, this is great. There's a lot of ambush effects. So I'm going to go with Flying Stallion. And I think we're going to see how that works.
Defeat a villain for free.
Oh wait, who am I defeating for free?
Reality Gem activated.
Okay, let me refill this. We've got defeat a villain for free. Warrior Woman
Add
says
random
Montax.
Mastermind to the game with 1 tactic.
So Warrior Woman has no fight effect, so she is just going to get yep, she's just going to get defeated for free by the right hand. And Illuminati Mastermind with the Reality Gem, and then add a random Mastermind to the game with 1 tactic. So because Mr. Giraffe played the Reality Gem, he gets to pick which one, so Illuminati get to come into the game with 1 tactic. I gotta go find him. Where are they? I don't know why you would do that to me. So there we go. And there's their one tactic, which is a mystery. Here they are, Illuminati. They have Mastermind has +4 unless you outwit them. Their Massive Strike, each player reveals their hand and discards 2 cards that each cost between 1 and 4. That's going to hurt me with Spider-Gwen, and then they transform. Alright, this force field is going to be gone. So I'll just put them here. Right over there. Their tactic can go over here out of the way. While the rest of them go away. Alright, that's that. I'm going to have to take these guys out. So, I already took Valkyrie. And I have 2 attacks that does nothing. So that's the turn. Alright, Galactus has to help me. And I'm going to just end the game by destroying the city again, aren't I? As it goes. Okay, we've got all 6 recruit because we drew all 4 attack last turn. So let's see what happens. You are, thank you. Yes, starting with the villain deck card is a plot twist. So looks like the fear level is going down. KO an ally from the lair. Hero, the fear level goes down by 1. Look how scary they are. Okay, who do I want to KO? Probably First Adventure. I don't really care for it. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and KO First Adventure. And then the fear level is going to go down by 1. Once it gets to 0, that's bad. But 1 less HQ space for me to worry about.
Gain a sidekick or new recruit.
Thanks for the sidekick, Rolling Meeple. Left hand is going to go ahead and gain this sidekick here on the left. And with 6 recruit, I already took Spider-Gwen. Nothing in the HQ is over 4. Costs over 4. I think Iron Fist might be the way to go. His cards care about how many different costs you have. I don't have too many different costs, but at the same time, Disaster Survivalist can avoid the strikes. I haven't seen one yet. Actually, it can't avoid them. It just reacts to them. You may discard if you do draw 3 extra cards, and because there's a lot of those coming. So here's what I want to do. Left side, I probably want to go with the tech stuff, and then right side, I want to put Crystal, because she doesn't work well with tech. So if I take the Spider-Gwen tech and Cable on the left, and the right-hand side can be more effective with her. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take Disaster Survivalist on the left-hand side. I think that's the best way to go. And, yeah, replaced with... Oh, I have 3 recruit left. So I can take the second one, which... No, I have 5 recruit. So I have 2 recruit left. So we'll take the other Fateful Bridge. No, I had 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can count. Back to Disaster Survival. Let's take the other one. Alright. I got 2 of them. Sweet. I just need 6 attack to go ahead and hit the Mastermind. See if I can take care of that. Next. A 4 and 2. And from the villain deck, we have a Bystander. So Nighthawk captures this Bystander all the way from the rooftop. Speaking of rooftops, who else saw the little Moon Knight teaser? I'm so excited for that. Looks very good. Alright, we've got 4 recruit. I said I wanted to do the crystal stuff. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when Galactus shows up. So 4 symbols, you get +3 attack, which is great, but I'm going to need to get there first. So maybe I should either go with... Oh no, I should take the other Flying Stallion, because what I want to do is avoid more ambush effects. Oh no, again, like Cable, I don't avoid it. I just do extra stuff to draw more cards. So let me go ahead and take... I think I'm going to take Valkyrie over Iron Fist. I'm not 100%, but I got to play my 4 recruit, and then I can safely recruit Valkyrie, and I'm good there. Okay, there's Cable. Again, somebody can make... I think someone's waiting in the wings to KO Galactus. It could happen. I may not even be able to use him. Alright, do I have Galactus in my hand? I don't yet, but I do have a sidekick. We'll see what happens. Okay, Master Strike. We've got 2 to take care of, so the first one is going to be Mojo's Master Strike effect. He captures a human shield. Each player reveals a tech hero or discards a card at random. Don't have tech here, and I'm pretty sure I don't have tech here. So let's discard 2 cards at random, 1 for the left-hand side, 1 for the right-hand side. I hope it's not my sidekick, but knowing my luck, it'll probably be the sidekick. Alright, top card is... Nope, Shield Agent, so I discard the Shield Agent. I've got the rest of my hand here. Right-hand side has to do the same thing. By the way, did you guys notice that the left hand and right hand aren't sticking anymore? I lose the Trooper. That's also something that's fixed. It's one other thing I don't know if you guys noticed. Okay. And that's 5. Alright, put my hand back down, but I do have to take care of the second Master Strike effect, which is by the Illuminati. And their thing is, each player reveals their hand and discards 2 cards that each cost between 1 and 4, so I lose my sidekick anyway. And they're going to transform. Let me go ahead and... let me double check on them. So I totally forgot that they transform. What does their transform side do? I do not remember. Okay, right-hand side is going to discard... Alright, well, I have to lose Valkyrie, which is pretty awful. I'm not very happy about that. Yes, I got him another shield, so he's got 4 human shields right now, which is unfortunate. But we have to worry about the Mastermind because they are going to transform into Illuminati Open Warfare. Whenever a card effect causes a player to draw any number of cards, that player must also discard a card. You got to keep me on this, I'm going to forget. So anytime somebody redeems draw a card, I have to discard one too. Master Strike, each player reveals their hand and discards 2 cards that each cost between 5 and 8. The Illuminati transform. Okay. Alright, so Mojo has his 4 human shields, as you can see right here, and then we've got Open Warfare Illuminati. Cool! Alright, and all I've left is with this. So for 2 recruit, I can take more tech Spider-Gwen. So I think that is exactly what I want to do because it'll give me the tech that I need. So let's go ahead and recruit her for 2. And that's my turn. So here's what Mojo left me with, and the Illuminati left me with. Why is he working with the Illuminati? Alright, villain deck. Annihilation Armada up here. So here we go. Momentum 2, which means they get +2 attack if they moved in the city this turn, which they did by entering. Ambush a henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. Now, joke's on you, Annihilation Wave. I don't have any henchman villains defeated. Didn't happen yet. So they just enter, and they get +2 attack. So our friends here are at 5 while they have momentum. Once again, not much to work with. I can't find anything for 2, so I won't even bother. And I can't take anything in the HQ. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a sidekick. This time it is going to be a standard sidekick. Okay. Complete that. We have some good stuff finally. I wonder how this is going to go. Is it more Annihilation Wave? I think it's more Annihilation Wave. Nope, it's a plot twist. So the fear level is going to go down again. It goes down to 6. So that means I have to KO somebody from the HQ. So who do I want to KO? Focus Chi, I could use the recruit. Cable, you only get +2 in fighting Masterminds, but I do have 2 Masterminds. But that doesn't count for the human shields, though. So this might not be as useful as I think for Mojo. So just based on that, since he's only as strong as how many human shields he has, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and KO Cable, this one. And now we're down to an almost normal HQ. We have 6 cards instead of 5. We'll work with it. I might run out of cards soon. So unfortunately, this does not work for a plot twist. It's a Master Strike. So I get 2 recruit just for playing this. I get 2 more recruit just for playing the second one. I'm at 4 recruit. This puts me at 6 recruit. And,
Draw a card.
oh, cool. Thank you. Who did that? Montax. Drawing a card. It is... Nope, it's not Galactus. Master Strike and... no, Plot Twist and Scheme Twist are equivalent terms. But Master Strike and Command Strike are equivalent terms. This is the other one. Okay, we've got Fateful Bridge. Patrol the bridge. I get 2 attack. Put this back down here. No worries, I almost made that mistake myself. So bridge is empty. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It does cost 2 or less, so I do draw it. Thank you, Spider-Gwen. I'll get the... Why am I at 10? It's at 2. Alright, I'm at 3 now for playing that extra attack. So I do have cards in my discard pile. Let's play Zabu, and let's go ahead and KO one of the shield agents from my discard pile. Goodbye. And Zabu leaves to go back. Yes, I do have to discard a card for both of those draws. So, oh, yep, thank you. I told you to remind me. I would have forgotten. So, let's see. When did I did a draw for Fateful Bridge, so that means I couldn't have done that. Oh, let me back up. Back up. I need my agent back. So, what was the first draw that I did? Oh, for the one that was requested. Oh man, I don't remember what I had before. Definitely Zabu is discarded. You drew agent, then sidekick. Okay, so that's what it looked like. So I drew the agent, and I would have had to discard something. I think I already played the Trooper, so I think what I have to do is discard Fateful Bridge. And then draw the side... Nope, then I wouldn't have drawn the sidekick at all. So then the sidekick's on top of the deck. So I think that's what I end up with. Okay, so we stop there instead of whatever I did before. 3 attack does nothing. 7 recruit. On this side is the tech side, the side with class or not with cost. Don't want crystal. Don't necessarily want flying stallion. But this can help draw some more things. I'm going to go with Iron Fist and then maybe something that costs 3. So we're going to take Iron Fist for 4. Alright, we got Save the Day. Attack card. Patrol the rooftops. If it's empty, rescue a bystander. And then you get 1 attack for every 2 bystanders in your victory pile. So I think I definitely want to recruit this for 2. So I'm at 1 here. And coming into the HQ is First Adventure. Okay, and we end it there. 1, 2. There he is! There's Galactus Hungers. It's going to clear through some human shields. If I keep them. We'll have to wait. Next, we have Wizard shows up, which is not great. Ambush charge 3 spaces. So he's going to go from here 1, 2, 3. And that's going to cause Nighthawk to escape. So here we go. Charge. 1, 2, escape. And with the bystander nonetheless. So the bystander is gone. Escape effect, Nighthawk becomes a scheme twist that takes effect immediately. So before anything else happens, he does escape.
Draw a card.
And then we have a scheme twist or a plot twist. Which is going to speed things up in a bad way. And let's do this. Fear level goes down. Got to KO a hero. Let's get rid of First Adventure again. And the fear level goes down once again. Not really happy about that. Now we have a normal HQ for now. I do have to discard a card for that bystander being carried away. So I'm going to lose. Rooftops Conquer. Oh, he loses his... No, he has momentum again, so I can't fight it. 1, 2, 3, 4 attack is not enough to hit anything, so I'll get rid of the Shield Trooper. It's not going to do enough for me. Left-hand side. He didn't. Yeah, he just kind of gave in. Should I discard Galactus? Nah. I don't have a discard pile, so I'll discard Zabu. I'll hold on to the shield agents right now instead of KOing them from my hand. Okay. So Montax said to draw a card, so I will draw a card, but I'll have to discard one as well. Yes, let me look at Valkyrie. That was an ambush. I wouldn't have discarded it anyway, but yeah, you're right. I need the cards now. Actually, I didn't really need it. That's before it takes effect, but because I missed it... So if I do discard it, I get 2 cards next turn. Right now, 2 attack doesn't do anything. So yeah, I'll discard it. Next time I do it before, and draw 2 cards at the next turn. Which means I have to discard 2. But I do have 4 recruit left, and I didn't draw a card yet for Montax. Let me do that. I draw a trooper, which means I have to discard a card thanks to the Illuminati's transform side. It's going to be the shield trooper again. And then I think that's it. So I've got 4 recruit on the left-hand side. I'm going to take the other Iron Fist, wield the Iron Fist, because I do have a good number of costs, and I think that's going to help me out. So let me go ahead and take that for 4. And there's Cable's Rare. Nice. Okay. Where was I? That 2 card is a card effect, so you would have to discard a card for Illuminati. That 2 card... Yes! When a card effect costs... And I'm counting rewards as a card effect. So, keep that in mind. But I do get to draw 2 cards next turn. But I just have to but yeah, so it says, oops. Whenever a card effect causes the player to draw any number of cards. So I get to draw 2, but I only have to discard 1. So that's the good news there. I think Zabu switched sides, but I don't care. It's fine. So now I draw... Okay. So even though it's delayed, I draw my 6 cards. And now I draw the 2 extra for Valkyrie. And now I discard 1 for Illuminati. So I've got 4 recruit and a card draw, but a 2, 4, 5 attack. I want to keep all the attacks, so I'm going to discard a shield agent for that. And then we'll move on. Alright. Galactus is going to do some damage after this plot twist. Alright, let me resolve the plot twist, and then I gotta play a random horror. Thanks, Montax. Alright, fear level is going down 1 more. Now it's at 4. Who am I KOing? Maybe. I still need the recruit power. Yes. But I love this card. This is going to be a while till I... You know what? I'm going to get rid of one of the crystals. I think it's going to be too long till I'm able to use it. I'll keep the other one. And now we're at 4. Now it's time to play a random horror. Thanks a lot. Let's do it. Here's all the horrors. Let's see what we get. At least this wasn't a reality gem summon. So the horror that comes in is... The plot thickens. Shuffle an additional scheme twist into the villain deck. But, should I take it literally? Nah, I'm going to put another plot twist in there. The scheme twist would be weird. Unless, here they are, yep. Plot twist is going into the villain deck, but at least I get to shuffle the villain deck. Which, means I could lose a lot faster. So I hope this deck is stacked with stuff. And there's only 4 cards left in the HQ. It's only going to be 4. So, because it might matter, let's put it up. Let's leave them where they are. Shuffle a random villain group. Okay, that's going to help too. So we're going to put this horror here. We're going to pop this open. Again, says Montax. First villain group that's not on always leads. Looks like it's the Lethal Legion. Get shuffled in. Alright, you guys are making me work for this. So Lethal Legion, so we got some locations coming in. Let's get that all shuffled in there. Hopefully this makes it, hopefully this makes it so there's not as many scheme twists that appear. I would love to see a henchman though. By the way, when you shuffle a villain group into the villain deck, you could also pick henchmen if you wanted to.
Activated.
There's already a ton. Okay. So it looks like the Rolling Meeple has Reality Gem J. Jonah Jameson. But you're going to have to redeem either the Soul Gem or the add a Mastermind to the game for that to work. That just modifies the next one. So you have to redeem add a random Mastermind to the game with one tactic or the Soul Gem. So I'll wait for that. Whoops. You can tell this deck has too many cards in it. It's falling over. All right, where was I? So
add a random Mastermind to the game.
There
with
it
one
is.
tactic.
All right, so J. Jonah Jameson comes in. Here he is. So start of game. I'm going to say that doesn't happen because the game already started. But you can spend 4 attack to reveal a random Anger Mob and put it into any player's discard pile. There aren't any yet. And he has 1 tactic. But Master Strike will put 1 in there. Alright, so here he goes. And I got my 1 tactic over here. Let's tidy this up just a little bit. It's tough with those human shields. I hope I can get rid of them. Alright. Where was I? Oh yeah, Galactus hungers before something happens to him. 8 attack. If you played another Herald, destroy the leftmost city space. There aren't any, so I can't destroy any city spaces unless I have some Heralds. That's so. It's just an 8 attack right now. So I'm going to use that to take out one of the human shields on Mojo for 6 of that 8. Down to 2 attack. I probably should hit J. Jonah Jameson, but I'd rather get rid of a human shield. And this human shield is a standard bystander, so I gain this bystander. I have 2 attack left, which is not even enough. Well, I can play the Shield Trooper, which I will, and I can fight the Annihilation Armada. With no momentum, so you are going to be defeated, and I will gain it in my victory pile. I got 3 recruit. I keep feeling like I need to put a villain hero here, so I'm going to move these over a little bit. I'm going to take Focus Chi on this side to get more recruit power. And there's more disaster survivalist. It's not easy to say. Bam. Okay. Moving over. I got 7 cards as I drew 2 and discarded 1. We have another scheme twist. Even after all those shuffles. Another plot twist. This might not go that well for me. So now the fear level is already 3. That's rough. I did shuffle an extra one in there. And I did play an extra one too. I've played 2 extra cards. 2 extra plot twists, so it's not out of the question. Alright, if only I had something that canceled it, but I don't. I'm gonna actually have to get rid of this other disaster survivalist. I don't need that anymore. Alright.
Shuffle a random villain group into the villain deck.
Shuffle a random villain group. Oh, Drufus. Alright, let's do it. Drufus is trying to help me avoid ending the game early. So we get Dark Descendants. Gainable here. Gainable villain. Not all of them. Just Havoc. Look at this villain deck, you guys. Yes, you can choose Henchmen. Did you want to do the Henchmen instead? I'll put the spider infected in instead. I'll modify that later so you guys can do that. Would you prefer the spider infected? Yeah, okay, I'll let you do that. Where are they? Spider infected. Here they are. Alright, let's get some henchmen in here. I'll change that to... Does it say that in the details, that villain group or henchman? If it doesn't, then I'll change the name of it. Because it really should be both. What is this gunk on here? Alright.
Shuffle a random villain group into the villain deck.
Oh, more! Drufus did it again. You want another henchman? Henchman again! Alright, second henchman. Getting shuffled in is... Mandroid. I don't know if that'll help me, but we'll see. That's a lot of that's a lot of stuff in this deck. My goodness. Let's see how this goes. Watch the top be a plot twist anyway after those 20 cards were just added into the deck. Okay. Back to what I was doing. So the sidekick is going to mess up my card draw with the Mastermind unless I can hit Illuminati, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. Alright, let's start with Flying Stallion. No, let's start with the sidekick. Let's play the sidekick. I draw 2, I discard 1. Here we go. Trooper, Agent. So I can get 4 Recruit to get the other Flying Stallion, or I can get 5 Attack. Okay, I want a ruling. Because they're not card effects, should the channel points rewards of drawing cards make me have to discard 1 thanks to the Illuminati? I think yes, it kind of feels right to me. But I want to know what you think. So I have to discard 1. 5 attack is enough to hit Wizard. So I'd rather... And I can take Crystal over here. So I'm going to discard the Shield Agent. And let's do the card draw. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Alright, let's do the card draw from Montax. It is a Trooper. Montax says no. Avatar, what do you... yeah. Avatar says be consistent with what I did already. So right now it's totally even. I think it's fine to discard as well because they're going to transform back. So I'll pick a discard. Let's get rid of the other Shield Trooper. Yeah, so the Illuminati are nerfing you guys. I kind of like that, actually. When you're trying to help me. They would be able to hack into this. Alright, let's play Flying Stallion. Actually, I forgot about Conqueror. Oh, no, Conqueror. So I got 2 attack only. And then 3 more from the Troopers. And then 3 Recruit. Let's take out Wizard here. Does he have any fight effects, which is very important? Yes. After this goes to your victory pile. Patrol the bridge. If there's a villain there, each other player gains a wound. Okay, there are no villains in the bridge. So nothing else happens, and he is just gone. And in my victory pile on the right. And for 3 Recruit, I can take this Crystal card. It's not going to work yet until I get more classes of cards, but I'll take it for now. And replace her with...
Recruit a hero for free.
Oh, sweet. I get to take Army of 1 for free. Let's take a look at it. So Army of 1, KO any number of cards from your hand. You get 1 attack for each card KO'd this way. That is awesome. And 5 attack. Thank you very much, Rolling Meeple, for that Recruit. And more Crystal. Sweet. I might need that with all these Masterminds that I've got out here. Alright, I have 4 different costs, so that's going to help me with Iron Fist. But Mandroids come in. So here's our Mandroid. This gets +1 attack for each other Mandroid in your victory pile. Fight KO one of your heroes. There are no Mandroids defeated yet, so I'm safe from that. I'm not inflicting a lot of fear on these villains. I've only got 3. So Disaster Survivalist gives me 2 Recruit. Patrol the bridge. It is empty. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or less, draw it. It does cost 2 or less, so I draw it, but I have to discard something. I don't need the attack, so I'll immediately discard the Shield Trooper. Actually, hold on. Iron Fist is going to give me +1 for each cost, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That would give me 5, 6, 7. So I don't need this to take out a human shield, so I will get rid of that. Okay, Fateful Bridge has been played. And so let's play... Wield the Iron Fist. I get 4 attacks, I'm up to 6. Oh, there's only 3 human shields. I didn't adjust this. But it's going down to 2 in a second, so I'll have that on standby. So let's actually hit this second human shield here. Whoa, for 6 attack. That's Mojo's attack. It is a standard bystander. And his number of human shields is only at 2, but I gotta get rid of some of these masterminds. They're just annoying to deal with. 3 recruit. 5 total. I guess I could take a Flying Stallion over here. It doesn't really hurt. Drawing extra cards is always nice. So I gotta move the HQ along. There's only 3 cards there. Let me go ahead and take this for 4. I'm at 1 left. Alright, Usher to Valhalla is here. Usher to Valhalla! Bridge Conqueror 1, and then Heroes of Asgard. The first time you defeat a villain this turn, you may KO one of your cards or a card from your discard pile. KO power is nice. I'm glad nobody's come along and made me KO my entire hand yet. Maybe you're waiting. Or maybe you guys want me to win. Or maybe I just reminded you of that. You didn't think about it. So, if that's the case, oops. Going with another Mandroid. Entering the city. So this side's Iron Fist. I'm seeing double here. You get 1 attack for each hero with a different cost you have. I got 2 costs, so only get 2 attack here. Just 2 attack from Flying Stallion, 1 more here, and 3 recruit. Okay. So I'll take the other crystal for 3. And let's fight both Mandroids. The first one is only going to cost me 2 because I have no other Mandroids defeated, so that's going to go to my victory pile. And now I'm down to 3. So the second one is going to be this Mandroid. It's going to cost me 3 attack, but that's okay because I can afford it. So let me go ahead and get rid of that. So I got to KO 2 of my heroes. I guess I could have hit J. Jonah.
Gain a sidekick or new recruit.
All right, I got to KO 2 of my heroes because that's Mandroid's effect. KO 1 of your heroes. So it's going to be 2 shield agents that are gone, 1 for each Mandroid. And Montax has gained a sidekick, so I'm going to do that. I gain a standard sidekick. Is there some lagging happening? Let me know, because I did update my setup. So this is my first run with this. All right. Moving on. I see that I've dropped a couple frames, so I'll make some adjustments after. Hopefully it's not too bad. Let me see what I can do here. Make an adjustment. Okay, I made an adjustment. We'll see if this helps. Okay. Here we go. Next card from the villain deck is the Raft. The Raft appears. Here it is. Whenever you fight a villain here, each other player puts a villain from their victory pile into the escape pile or gains a wound. That's rough. I don't want to do that. So let's leave that right where it is. Start with a sidekick. Draw 1. Shuffle up. Draw a second one. Come on, give me Galactus again. I'm playing a dangerous game, not getting rid of these masterminds before. Did I not say Raft? I said the Raft. Oh, I said that's rough. What I meant is, that's inconvenient for me to have pulled this card. Yes! Awesome. Alright, now what do I discard? I need 4 recruit to get. Well, I don't want any of these. I'll get rid of I'll get rid of the agent for the discard. All right, let's play Galactus Hungers. Here we go. 8 attack for me. Very nice. He's just gonna do that the whole time. Let's go with Save the Day. 1 attack. If the rooftops are empty, which they are, rescue a bystander. This bystander is a standard bystander, and you get +1 attack for every 2 bystanders in your victory pile. I've got 3. So I get 1 more attack for having 2. Let's do the Fateful Bridge. Patrol the bridge. 2 more attack. I'm at 12. Bridge is empty. Top card of my deck. If it costs 2 or less. There's Zabu again. I draw it. I gotta discard something. Let's get rid of the shield agent this time. And we'll play Zabu to KO that shield agent from my discard pile. Goodbye. Thank you, Zabu, for helping. We've got 2 recruit and 1 more attack. 13 attack. What do I do with this? I could get both human shields on Mojo. Or I could hit Jameson twice and get rid of him, maybe. Depending on what his tactic does. I could hit Jameson once, I go down to 9, and I could still hit the raft, maybe. Let's hit Jameson and see what his tactic does. So, I'm not going to be updating the tactics one. I'm just going to do that for Mojo, make it easier on us. Yeah, well, he doesn't have any mobs. Let's, yeah, let's just go ahead and hit him. And we're going to look for his tactic, which is going to be right here. I could transform Illuminati, that's true. But I'd rather get rid of a Mastermind if I can. All right, each other player reveals their hand and discards a Spidey hero. Any player who cannot must put a non-gray card from their hand into the Angry Mob's deck. I don't think the right side has any Spideys. Nope. Non-gray card from their hand to the Angry Mob. So he's going to get 1 Angry Mob, but that's okay. We'll just gain it back. I'll put Flying Stein in the Angry Mob stack. But we won't have to keep track of it for long, because we're going to hit him again. So what happens when I defeat Jameson with something in the Angry Mob stack? Do I get it back? I think it goes to the KO pile, actually. I think I just lose it. There's not really... I don't think there's any protocol for that. Oh, I have to fight the Angry Mob, you're right. Never mind. Unless I had to defeat the Mastermind for... Okay, in theory, let's say I had defeated a Mastermind for free and I defeated Jameson while he has an Angry Mob and it was his Mastermind card. What would happen to that card? But yeah, right now I can't. So I have to spend 4. I have to spend 4, then I can hit him again. So we'll do that. That solves the problem. It would stay there. That's what I think. But anyway, I'll spend 4. I'm down to 5 attack. I take Valkyrie and I put it back into the right side's discard pile. And now I can just, yeah. Now I can just take him out straight up. I gotta spend 1 more. And he is gone. Yeah, but that's, yeah. Usually. It's just an odd scenario question. All right, that's it. So for 2 recruit, let's get ourselves a sidekick. And it's a standard sidekick on the left. And that is it. Okay. Whoa! Why did I hear that twice? Thank you so much, Mikey, for subscribing. 10 months, wow. Where am I hearing that? Did you guys hear that twice? Oh, I think I know it. One moment. Alert box needs to go to... No, it's on monitor only. I don't know why I heard that twice. What the heck? I'm stumped. I have no idea. When I was testing, I only heard it once. I don't know. We'll leave it and we'll see what happens again. I don't think it will. But thank you, Mikey. All right, we're moving to the right-hand side, I think, right now. So that's what we were in the middle of doing. Yes, no Deadlands here. Not yet, anyway. Could happen. Could change. It is a Chaos stream. It is appropriate for that to happen here. We've got... oh, of course. Look at how big this villain deck is. What is going on? Those are still popping up. Well, not much you can do about this. We're now... we're now down to 2 heroes in the HQ. Oh, man. Okay. Master of the 4 Elements is gone. This is rough, you guys. Only 2 more and the game is over and there's nothing I can do about it. Luckily, you guys can't summon plot twists, but whatever. All right, I got 2 attack, 4 attack, which is... counter should be 7 out of 12. 1 for extra escape. Yes, thank you. Let me update those. I have to add 2 more at the end. Did I not press the button once? I must have not pressed it once. I've played... let me see. Maybe I didn't count Nighthawk. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The horror did 1. Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. No, yeah, the horror shuffled the scheme twist in, so it is 6. So it should be out of 12. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I thought it was only 6. But yeah, you could do that if you wanted to, Avatar. That is at your discretion. Okay, I got 4 attack, 2 recruit. Can't fight anything. Not even a human shield. With my 2 recruit, I get a sidekick, and that's the end of the turn. Sidekick is going to be hairball, and we will move on from there. So the question is, can I win quickly? I can't destroy any city spaces, but that is what it is. Next, we have Mandroids coming in. But location. They just stay right there. Okay, Disaster Survivalist has never worked. I have only played 1 strike. So I just get 2 recruit here. 2 more recruit from my 2 grays. Let's patrol the bridge. 2 attack, patrol the bridge if it's empty, top part of my deck.
Shuffle a random hero into the hero deck.
It costs 2 or less. I draw it, and I have to do a discard thanks to Illuminati. I'm not going to get an extra recruit, so I'll just get rid of the same shield agent. Montax says shuffle a random hero into the hero deck. Here we go. Adding a new hero in to make things weird. The first hero that appears is the one we go with. We get Hulkbuster Iron Man.
With another random Mastermind.
Hulkbuster Iron Man's getting shuffled into the hero deck for some reason. More transform. Oh, look at that Mastermind we rolled. Epic Dark Phoenix. I'm glad that wasn't what came up. Viral, you missed one. If you had beaten Montax, I would have had to bring in Epic Dark Phoenix. But you missed. So now I gotta run it again. Okay. Let's see who it is instead. Yeah. It's okay. No, that's appropriate. You would have gotten that. Okay, Hulkbuster Iron Man is shuffled in. We're swapping... Now, when I say swap the Mastermind, that means swap the main one. So we're swapping Mojo. So Mojo... The human shields stay. So they're going to go over whoever the new Mastermind is. Which, if it's Thanos, that's going to be really bad. So we swap out Mojo with... Odin. Okay. So, why wouldn't they stay? I swapped the Mastermind, not the shields on him. The shields aren't part of the Mastermind anymore. That's part of the fun of the chaos. So Odin and all his tactics come in. And Odin has 10 attacks, so each of those human shields cost 10 now. So he gets 1 attack for each Asgardian warrior in the city and the escape pile, which is nice, because there aren't any, for now. His Master Strike. Each player puts an Asgardian warrior from the victory pile. Alright, so he won't do much unless there's a... Actually, no, he'll give me bindings, because nobody has any Asgardian warriors. So Odin is our new Mastermind with 2 human shields, which is funny to me. Alright, let's do that. He's got his 2 shields, which are 10 each now. And we also have the Illuminati over here as well.
Random horror.
And Mojo's gone. Who said that?
Soul gem activated.
Who said that? What's happening? Who said drink water? Alright. It's already buried. I don't know who made me drink water. It was viral. Thank you, viral. Okay, that's done. Mastermind is done. Montex, let's play a random horror. I am happy to oblige. And it is misery upon misery. Whenever you play a bystander from the villain deck, play another card from the villain deck. I think there's only 1 bystander left, so that's okay. That's been played. And finally, yeah, you have done your good deed. I'm afraid of what's coming next. Avatar says, Soul Gem, War Banner of Hydra, Usher to Valhalla. Where is that? What says that from? I don't know what that... I forget where that's from. Fear itself. Who's... is it a hero card or a villain card? I think it's a villain card. Oh, is it a Scotty's? No. It is Scotty. Okay, didn't say. Where is she? Okay, why did you say Usher to Valhalla? What does that mean? I'm missing something there. Oh, Valkyrie. Oh, I see. KO it. Okay. Thank you. Replace it. All right. Getting rid of this. I forgot there were only 2 spaces. All right. War Banner of Hydra, throw an artifact. When you throw this, you get 1 attack for each other Hydra ally you played this turn, and we use Hydra and Shield together. Okay. Sweet. Where was I? 1 more attack before all that nonsense happened. And then Flying Stallion, we play. We didn't get an ambush. So 2 more, no Rooftops Conqueror for me. I can fight the Mandroid, but if I do, I have to take care of what the Raft says. Each other player puts a villain from the victory pile into the escape pile or gains a wound. So I'm not going to fight it yet. I'll wait till somebody charges past it and then hit it. But I can't take out anything if I don't do that, though. I guess if there's an escape, that won't count against the lose condition, but I'll have to get rid of Flying Stallion. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Mandroid where he is. I'm gonna take the 4 recruit. Let's recruit Flying Stallion on the left and see what we get. I think I want to take this, even though I'm going for that tech thing, but I'll take it. And in its place, if you put Mystique into the escape pile with the Raft effect, she stays there, not becoming a twist. Yes, because putting something in the escape pile is not the same as an escape. Yeah. Even though it would be counted as 1 at the end of the game if you were doing a score of counting escapes. Because I count villains in the escape pile, not actual escapes. Okay, that's that. Okay, I drew Cable. That's nice.
Draw a card.
Are you kidding me?
Draw a card.
That's a lot, you guys.
Draw a card.
Not much I can do there. All right, well, I'm gonna have to KO. I'm gonna have to KO Iron Fist. You players put so much into the villain deck. So I got 1 left, and the fear level is now 1. I cannot believe this. Look at this. Look at this villain deck. And I keep drawing them. Oh, gosh. Well, I got 1 HQ spot left for the rest of the game. And somebody just had me draw a lot of cards. Viral did. So, because I'm still on the wrong Illuminati side, I'm going to have to discard for each card I draw. I do those one at a time. Alright, here we go. I would draw an agent. I'll discard the agent. I draw the agent. I'll discard an agent. I'll draw a trooper. I'll discard an agent. I'll draw the agent. I'll discard an agent. So I lost 4. That's okay. 1 worked. And let's play the sidekick.
Discard a card.
Oh, here we go.
Discard a card. Discard a card.
I'm waiting.
Discard a card.
That's 4. I think it stopped. All right. Viral says discard 4 cards. All right.
Discard a card.
Oh, nope. It's still going.
Discard a card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the whole hand. Guess my turn's over. Okay. New hand. That was the best turn I've ever had. Thanks, Viral, for making this very efficient. I made all the right decisions. Moving on. We have... Are you kidding me? That is absolutely ridiculous. I really don't know what to say. I'm speechless. 100%. 100%. What in the world just happened? Well, I mean, there's no way around it. Actually, good wins, not evil. I wish. Alright. What? Oh, there was 1 on the bottom. That's not... There were 2 on the bottom. There were 2 and then Weaponized Galactus on the bottom. And all of this. What happened today? Dear God. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. You guys want to do some more? I can do it again. I don't care. I think we should play again. I'll clean all my cards later. I don't care. I'm having too much fun. I could keep going with this, but I already lost. So that's the game. All right, I'll make this easy. I'll put all the cards I used out of the way. I gotta get the shield agents and troopers out, and then we'll do this again. I'm gonna brand new setup. So any of the cards that you guys requested are not eligible to be part of this. Instead, I'll push all these away. I'll make my cleanup difficult, but I'll do that for you guys. And we'll do it again. I'm gonna open up a Nightbot thing for requesting parts of the setup this time. Okay, everything out of the way. Everything out of the way. All I need are these. Let me open up Nightbot. Okay, here we go. I gotta start the poll. Okay. I've opened it up, so anybody, if you want to pick part of the second setup, please go ahead and mention it in the chat. Mention anything. Say anything in the chat. You'll be eligible. And we'll do a second round here. Yep. Anything. Yep. You're in it. All right. Oh, let me extend it to 15 minutes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that should be 8. That's 5. Where am I missing them from? Oh, I KO'd a couple, huh? KO pile. What a mess. What a mess! This is my secret way of finding out who's here. I could check. You can just emotes work too, so if you just want to respond with emotes, that counts as well. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't see why they wouldn't. Okay, victory pile's cleared. All that good stuff. So we'll go in order like we usually do. Let me clear everything, set it all to 0, blah, blah, blah. So, the drop frames aside, I fixed my bit rate, but I think everything else is working perfectly. The hands don't lag, the counter doesn't lag. So basically what I did, I switched from Streamlabs to OBS, and it's a million light years better. It doesn't lag at all on my end here. It's so good. I'm glad I switched. Okay. Let's pop up the thingy here. I have such a way with words. Alright. The first game was spectacular. You should monetize Bagel Shuffle Meat and save this game for reference. I don't know if that can be monetized, but I'll definitely post this and you can refer to it every time. Alright, I'm going to pick the person who's going to pick the Mastermind today. Again, this Mastermind can be swapped out. The Mastermind is going to Oliver. Oliver picked the Mastermind for the second Chaos Mode stream game. You can pick anybody who we didn't see in the first game, because I don't want to sort them out. And that goes for any cards during the game. You can't pick any cards that have already been used. Alright, going all in on Thanos here. Okay, now, here comes the scheme. Be very responsible with this, because the scheme will not change. And it's Drufus. Alright, Drufus, what is Thanos going to do today? Here he is. He doesn't have to leave the Infinity Gems either, and if you don't put the Infinity Gems in, it's going to be hard for me to beat him. Drufus has taken a second to think about it. Okay, I'll let you take a second to think about it, sure. So, Villain Group 1. Off the cuff, Villain Group 1. Let me hide this for a second, you don't need to see it right now. It can be Infinity Gems, it doesn't have to be. Oof. Let me get my starting hands ready. So what's going to make Thanos tough? Alright, Defenders, Villain Group number 2. Viral. What's Villain Group number 2 going to be? Let me find him. The scheme could change number of villain groups depending on what Drufus picks, so we'll adjust that as we go on. Okay, so after Viral picks the villain group, we'll pick a henchman, and then we'll move on from there. Let me go ahead and roll the henchman too right now. So Mikey gets to pick the henchman for the starting deck. And the rest of you think about what heroes you want to pick. And we'll have to go back around because I don't think we have enough folks who entered to do everything. So we need a villain group from Viral. I need a henchman from Mike. Hand Ninja, says Mikey. Alright. So once Viral picks... So I need a scheme from Drufus and a villain group from Viral before we pick the heroes that start. So pick those out while I get the hand ninjas. Because the scheme could affect... Alright, you made Avatar very happy by picking the Deadlands just now. All right, there they are. And so I need the scheme before I do the hero selections. So whenever Drufus is ready, let me go ahead and get the villain deck ready, since the scheme could affect it, but I think it's almost done. Pretty much done. And we need 5 strikes. We don't know how many twists yet. Let me pull the strikes out of the villain deck. Actually, I don't have to do that. Steal Oxygen on Earth, okay. I'll just use the other strikes, because it is chaos mode. All right. I gotta remind myself what this one does. Let me find it. Well, maybe the Black Order will show up anyway. ST, ST, SE. I want to make that binder. The binder is really going to help. That's right, it's the reverse. More levels, huh? Then KO. Yeah, the binder is going to be helpful. I like that. Alright, so it doesn't adjust the number of heroes. Okay. So let's go ahead and select our heroes. First hero, Montax. Who's the first hero today? I'll finish the villain deck in a second. How many schemes are there? 120 something, I think? 141. Okay. Domino is hero number 1. Hero number 2. Nightbot, you can't pick anything. Avatar, hero number 2. Domino is here. You can see me adjusting this. So after Avatar picks hero 2, I think it goes back to the top. Everybody's eligible again. Here we are. Versatile. Time-traveling Jean Grey from Avatar. Okay, hero 3. Okay, I gotta make everybody eligible again. Okay, hero 3 is going to... Oh, Avatar again! You got it again. Believe it or not. It reset and it went right to Avatar. And if you're watching and you didn't get to pick anything, you can still comment to get a chance to pick something. Phoenix Force Cyclops. Mikey gets to pick hero 4. I wish you could type these in. That really would speed this up. Alright. KOing. And then after Mikey, it's going to be, I'll just roll it now, Drufus. So Mikey and Drufus pick the last 2 heroes. Banshee from Mikey, Piercing Energy Time. And hero 5 is from Drufus, who picked the scheme today. So 8 twists here, so let me finish the villain deck. 8 scheme twists, and just to save time, I'm going to go with, where are they? Here they are. I want to put the commander strikes in, 5 of them, so I don't have to fish out all the master strikes. Aurora North Star, okay. So we have our setup. That's what we got. Let me upload that. Again, instead of Infinity Gems, we're using... who did we put in? We already put them in. The Deadlands. Yep, Deadlands instead of Infinity Gems. Oh yeah, look at all those X-Men. Interesting. Okay, 2 bystanders. And let me get the last 2 heroes as well. Oops. Spoilers. We got Aurora, North Star, and Banshee. Alright, they're near each other. is... Oh. They're literally right next to each other alphabetically. That's funny. Here we go. Villain deck. 8 piles, 8 twists. How do you guys think this one's gonna go? Here's the scheme. All crooked. So as long as I don't pull all the twists again, 100% loss. And at the same time, somebody could, with this scheme, somebody could literally just KO all the heroes from my hand and then make me lose. That could totally happen. If you wanted to see the game end, you could do that. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But you might inadvertently thin my deck. Hey, Mikey's on the board. Stream boss. I just noticed. Love it. Plan just play all horror cards. I mean, if you want to do a bulk, I can make a reward. If it was non-chaos, you might win with piercing energy at one side with all piercing. Yeah. To get through Thanos, that's going to be necessary. With Thanos with no gems. For sure. Okay. What is this? That's the old villain deck. New villain deck's coming in. We've got Domino, we've got Jean Grey, we've got Phoenix Force Cyclops, we got Banshee, and we got Aurora North Star. So I can just reset the fear level to oxygen level. That's actually very convenient for me. And then, once again, oxygen level decreases by 1 for each twist, and KO the hero from the HQ whose cost is greater than the oxygen level. I do love that mechanic, and then the inverse one. And then let's take a peek at Thanos again while I do this. So he always leaves the Infinity Gems except for today. He gets -2 for each Infinity Gem artifact card controlled, but that's never going to happen unless they enter the game somehow. Master Strike, each player reveals their hand and puts one of their non-gray heroes next to Thanos in a Bound Souls pile. Well, he can certainly bind souls. But hey, if he takes them, they can't be KO'd and hurt me with the scheme, so whatever. What does Thanos need to steal the oxygen for? What is he doing with it? Yeah, I don't even want to think about the Beyonder right now. That's not a hint.
Findings.
Viral, you're early. I don't have a hand yet, but I'll gain it for the first hand. Just hold off for a second. All right, there's the hero deck. I hope everything is shuffled okay. I really have no idea in the world. Mind yourself. Okay. Let's update fear to oxygen. Oxygen level. And then we're ready to go. I have to change it to 8 though. Okay. Oxygen level is 8. It's only going to go down. I'm glad you didn't get to pick the baseball scheme then. Let me just say that much. Okay, filling up our HQ. Domino, Aurora, North Star. Domino, time-traveling Jean Grey, Aurora, and North Star. Alright, let's do this. Game 2. Oh, Scheme Twist is wrong. I think that's it. Mastermind, Scheme Twist, Tactics, and Oxygen level. Okay, here we go. Turn 1. So let me go ahead and gain that bindings that Viral said I should gain. I don't know what I did to deserve it. I don't have a choice. I gain a bindings. Now I'll play the first card from the villain deck. It is. Hey, cool. Oh, it's a Scheme Twist now. First of all. Second of all, I can't get away from this. Let me change the animation back. scheme twist. Whew. Okay, well, the oxygen level goes down by 1. Unfortunately for me, already. Not a good sign. I gave you the power to be evil. Then KO each hero from the HQ's cost is greater than the oxygen level. Luckily for me, nobody's is. So I'm safe for now. None of them are greater than 7. Imagine if you played this with Galactus Hungers. He's gone right away. I might just have to flip the table. All right, you added 2 henchmen to the last deck, not to mention a bunch of villains. So I don't know what to say. All right, we've got 4 recruit. We've got a couple things we can take. We've got Northern Lights, Soaring Flight, Light Show, draw a card. Okay, this means they'll get they go to the my next hand is an extra card when they're recruited. But I need to recruit right now. I could take both of these actually. I could take that and Lucky Break. And that's not a terrible idea. So let me go ahead and start with I think I want to recruit Lucky Break first for 1, and then we'll see what happens. And cool. So Northern Lights, when I recruit this, it's going to Soaring Flight to my next hand. So I'm going to do that as an extra card. And might get Light Show, might not. Although having a bunch of 1-cost cards in the HQ probably would have been a good idea. So if more Lucky Breaks show up, I might just leave them all there to help not lose to the scheme. But we'll see. That would have been good to leave there now in retrospect. Is it another twist? No, it's Hand Ninjas. Okay, Hand Ninjas. You get 1 recruit when you fight them. I'm so happy to see you guys. 4 recruit. 2 attack. I can't fight. However, I can take Burnout. Again, I want low-cost things in the HQ once I start getting some more twists. You may KO this card, get +2. This could help me get the attack I need to hit Thanos on a turn if I'm going for not piercing energy. Alternatively, I could take Reincarnate. Reincarnate. Gain a hero from the Shield Officer stack or HQ that costs 4 or less.
Draw a card.
That's right. Burnout does count against the scheme if I KO it. That is a good point. But like if I'm going to hit Thanos for the last time, it doesn't matter. That's one thing. But yeah, any of these cards is going to hurt me for the scheme. So I don't know what to do there. Viral says draw a card. I draw a card. It's a Shield Trooper. And this is if I don't KO it, it's just 2 attack. Yeah, I gotta wait till I can bring it back. So I'll take this, and then I won't activate it until I can maybe bring it back. Yeah, I know. I wanted to get more recruit too. That's not how it works. Unfortunately, another Aurora North Star. And I have 3 attack though. I can. Oh, I should have done. I didn't realize I had 3 attack. I could have fought the Hand Ninjas, and I could have recruited specialized ammunition. But I've made my decision. I'll leave the Hand Ninjas there. I'm steamrolling ahead and I missed things. All right, there's my next hand with the shuffle. We've got Iron Fist from the Defender's adversary villain group. To fight him, you must also reveal 3 allies, heroes with different costs. It takes a coordinated attack to defeat the imbued power of the Iron Fist. Sworn protector of Kunlun, enemy of the hand, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. We've got 2 attack, no light show. We've got 2 more attack from the troopers, and we have 4 recruit. So, can I fight Iron Fist? Do I have 3 heroes with different costs? I got 3-0, so I do not. hand ninjas, if I fight them, they'll give me 1 more recruit, which is 5, and I could take one of these 5 cost things. So I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and spend 3 attack and take out the hand ninjas, and then we're going to go ahead and, before I do that, I'll gain the recruit, and now the hand ninjas are gone. And 5 recruit. So I could take specialized ammunition, which is you may discard a card from your hand. If that card had a recruit icon, you get 4 recruit. If it had an attack icon, you get 4 attack. This works best with the other domino cards, which I do have 1 of. And then we've also got Time Traveling Jean Grey. You can move a villain. If they're already there, swap them. Don't really care about this. So I'm going to go with the ammunition card on the left for 5. Let's get a whole bunch of I'm going to take domino on the left to really get full use of that card until somebody makes me KO my whole hand of 20 and then I lose. So we'll see how far I get until that happens.
Reality Gem activated.
And Montax with the Reality
Shuffle
Gem.
a random hero into the hero deck.
So what has Montax done? Shuffle a random hero into the hero deck, but use the Reality Gem to modify it to be Dazzler. So let me go ahead and find Dazzler. Some light show fodder here. There she is. All right. You get shuffled in. Nice choice. And we'll see what happens here. So that'll be great as long as the oxygen level doesn't decrease very quickly. I guess right side is going to be a light show deck. Maybe Piercing Energy if Banshee appears, but I have not seen him yet, and we just added another hero, so it's less likely. All right, hero deck is shuffled. Got it. Moving on. All right, I didn't play a villain card yet, so let's go ahead and do that. We have Namor the Submariner. More defenders show up, and that's not great because of his ambush effect. If any other defenders are in the city, each player gains bindings. There are, so I do. Here they are. Bindings for everybody. 1, 2. And his fight effect is the same effect, so, and his escape. So I gotta take out Iron Fist first if I can. Can't do that yet. 4 recruit and 2 attack. 2 attacks not gonna do anything. Thanos is getting tired.
Reality Gem activated.
Ooh,
Shuffle a random hero into the hero deck.
again with the extra hero. Proxima Midnight's getting shuffled in. Taking full advantage of the Reality Gem. And I wonder why. Maybe it's the attack and recruit symbols that work well with Domino. Maybe there's something to that. So Montax has just provided 2 heroes, one each that works well with another hero that's already in the deck. So I appreciate that. Those are really, really brilliant choices. So I guess Proxima Midnight and Domino on the left, Aurora Northstar, and Dazzler on the right. Very interesting. I'm going to need that to take down Thanos with no Infinity Gems. Okay, that's done. I didn't do anything yet. 2 attacks not going to do anything, so let's go ahead and, for 4 recruit, this is the right-hand side. This is where the light show is going to happen. So let me go ahead and take Northern Lights, and again, Northern Lights... Oh wait, where did I take Northern Lights? On the left or the right? I think I took it on the left-hand side, actually. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to change things up. I took the Northern Lights on the left, but I'm going to have to start doing that on the right so I can... I want all the light show together and then all the versatile together so they don't get in each other's way. Yeah, so I am going to Soaring Flight this to the right-hand side and change that up a little bit. So extra card for the next hand. And another one. Okay. I gotta build up my decks before we get too low on the oxygen levels, because then I won't be able to do anything. And I'll try to get all these to the the common Domino if I can. Round 3, here we go. Hand ninjas appear. Thank you. Can't even fight them. I got 5 recruit. So again, this is my Domino side. Twin Blast is not going to help me then. I could take Telekinesis. It does give me 3 attack. But Versatile gives me 2, and it has both symbols. So I think I'm going to continue with my plan to take Domino for 3 and see what comes up. Alright, more Jean Grey. That's really getting in my way. Let's get a sidekick for the final 2. It is going to be Zabu. More Zabu. More KO power. Moving forward. 7 cards thanks to Soaring Flight. And it's a bystander. That horror is from last game, not this game. So nothing happens. And ninjas get the bystander. This is a much more peaceful game already. Okay, so I've got no light show, so I got 2 attack. I will not do Burnout's effect. I don't want to add a KO. So 2 attack, 4 attack, 6 attack. I'm at 6, and 3 recruit. I could fight Namor, but I would get bindings because Iron Fist is still there. I do have 3 different costs, though. So all I need is 4, 3, 0. So I can fight Iron Fist and get him out of the way to open up Namor to be hit without a penalty. So let's go ahead and fight. I think I want to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and take out Iron Fist for 3 on the right-hand side here. And then for the other 3, I don't really need to, but just the interest of time, I'll take out the hand ninjas as well for 3. And the bystander is mine as well. I get 1 recruit for taking out the hand ninjas, but I didn't need it. I could have used 1 more for 5. I could have left him there. But let's keep going all in on Light Show. Hopefully we see Dazzler. And this also is going to Soaring Flight to my next hand. Down to 1. Where's Dazzler? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Soaring. All right, we're good. Moving over. I must draw my 2 bindings at once. If I ever see them both at once, I'm probably going to rest. Otherwise, I'm going to leave them where they are. Because it takes... well, actually, because one will move to the other side. I can't get rid of all of them at once, is what I'm trying to say. We have Daredevil. Oh, I was almost ready to hit Namor. Fight. The next ally you recruit this turn or hero goes on top of your deck. Escape. Each player reveals the top card of their deck, and if it costs 1 or more, discards it. That's a bad effect. Okay, Specialized Ammunition, which I'm not going to do anything yet. Well, I get to do it, but I don't have any other dominoes to discard. What do I want? Attack or recruit? If I discard the Trooper, I'll get 4 attack, and I can't hit anything. If I discard the Agent, I'll get 4 recruit, and I'll get a total of 6. And I can take, which one do I even want over here? I'm going to have to absorb Time Traveling Jean Grey. But since the extra attack won't do anything for me, I'm going to discard the Agent. I get 4 recruit. And now I'm at 6. And I guess Telekinesis is the best time-traveling Jean Grey card of the ones that are here. So I'm going to make the decision to recruit it and replace it with Throw Over the Railing. Yeah, I considered healing, but I could wait till there's more than one, but then I'm going to pass it to the other side. Which honestly does help me because they... Even when I pass it, it goes to the other side's discard pile. So it still extends the amount of time in which I see the bindings. So it's better to pass it than not for that reason. If that makes sense. But yeah, if I only had the one, I could heal it, it would go away. Alright, we got some competence here. First Deadlands, Zombie, Madame, Hydra, Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. I haven't encountered one, so no Living Dead come from my victory pile into the city. Yet. Fight KO one of your Shield heroes or Hydra allies. Here we go. So I do have Light Show. I have 2 Northern Lights, so I can use Light Show. 2 attack, for the first one, 2 attack for the second one. I can only activate 1 light show effect, so I will activate one of them, and I'll draw a card. And I shuffle it, and I draw an agent. Okay, so that's going to give me 2 recruit, 2 attack for my troopers. So if I decided to play Burnout and KO it, I would have 10 total attack, but I don't think it's worth it. Oh yeah, Light Show does require 3. Yep, haven't done it in a while. So I put the trooper back. It was a trooper, right? Or was it an agent? I thought, well, it is 2. Alright, hold on. You guys are making me second guess myself again. Thank you for that. Alright. Yeah, at least 2. Yep, I was right. So I'm good. I thought, was it really 3? 3 is Outwit, I think, might be thinking of. Okay, anyway. If I play this, I get 8 attack. I can hit only 1 thing. 10 attack would help me clear 2 of these. Yeah, if I did get 2 attack, I could make sure she doesn't resurrect. Alright, I'm gonna, since I don't have any KO'd heroes yet, which I need to keep track of, by the way. Let me update this.
Defeat a villain for free.
Oh, someone's making me defeat something. Alright, so the scheme says KO'd. Non-great heroes KO'd. Out of 20. Let me update that. Go to 5. Alright, Montax has made the decision for me. Before I even played Burnout, I defeat Daredevil for free. Thank you. So Daredevil, his effect is fight the next hero you recruit this turn goes on top of your deck. So I'm going to have to remember that, but he is defeated for free. Thank you very much. Oh, awesome. No Way Home Trailer 2 is coming this Tuesday. I really shouldn't watch it, but I'm going to. Alright, so I'm going to leave him down here, actually, just so I remember about the recruit rule. Okay, that made things a little easier. Now I can fight... I still want to KO Burnout, I think, because now I can fight both of these if I do, and I can cover up Zombie Madam Hydra. Alright, so I'm going to get the 2 attack. 0, 5, 6. And I will KO the card, unfortunately, even though it's going to count against me for 2 more attack. And I feel bad about that. Hey, it stood up in a weird way. So I get 10 attack, and the counter for non-gray heroes KO'd goes up, but I think it'll be worth it. Let's take out Namor first. Nope, I have to take out Zombie Madam Hydra first. Fight her for 4. I'm down to 6. And fight effect. KO one of your shield heroes or Hydra allies. So I'm going to go ahead and KO this shield agent. Yes. And then she is gone. And then for 6, we can cover her up with Namor. Fight effect if there are any other defenders in the city, which there aren't. So nothing happens except he is gone. And there. Alright. 2 recruit. The next turn I recruit this turn goes on top of my deck, so I wall crawl it basically, but it's mandatory. Nothing here, so I'm going to take a sidekick. It's Lockjaw. He's recruited to the top of my deck thanks to Daredevil, and Daredevil goes back to the under Zombie Madam Hydra for what it's worth. But Namor's covering her up. Sweet. Drufus, do you think we're going to see any more characters in this trailer that we didn't see in other trailers? Certain characters that might be in the movie? Or will they keep that a secret? They got to hype this thing up a little more. I think we're going to see somebody. I think they might do a big reveal. Kind of like how Doc Ock was. I think it's going to be another, oh my gosh, I can't believe it, reveal in the trailer. Oh yeah, that's a good guess. Green Goblin, maybe Electro, a little clearer. Oh, I can't wait. Here we go. Zombie Mysterio. I'm so glad that I covered up Madam Hydra. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead fails. Escape, shuffle this into the Mastermind tactic. It becomes a tactic that when you hit it, fight, draw 2 cards. Okay, Lucky Break. Draw a card, that's all I can do. I don't have any other X-Force here. It's an agent. No light show, so it's 2 attack. 4 attack. 3 total recruit. Not good. Okay, reminding myself, this is the side I want Domino on. Should I even bother? Covert, choose a villain on the rooftops or bridge. He gets -2 this turn. Gosh, I really don't like this card at all. The Gladiator on it is cool, but that's about it. I think I want to go with a Shield Officer, actually. I want to keep low-cost cards here. So if I can just leave these 3-cost Jean Greys. Yeah, let's go with a Shield Officer. I don't want Reincarnate yet anyway, either. So Shield Officer for 3. And that's it. We have. There's Lockjaw. Not much use with this hand, though. And there is our Master Strike. Here comes Thanos. Alright. Each player reveals their hand and puts one of their non-gray heroes next to Thanos in a bound souls pile. So, oh no! He bound Lockjaw. Bye, Lockjaw. That's really sad. Oh, guess what? I could give him Zabu, but I could also give him time-traveling Jean Grey. She has 3 attacks, so I think he is going to take... Oh, or Domino. He gets 2 sidekicks. This is really sad. Alright, well, there he goes. Those poor pet adventures. Yeah, you know, play with fire.
Recruit a hero for free.
Ooh! Aurora Northstar for free is being recruited. That was a really odd way to say that sentence. Ugh. Well, for free, Soaring Flight and then Light Show, you get +3 attacks. So it is a free recruit. So because it is a recruit, I do get to Soaring Flight it, which is great. Soaring Flight's right to my next hand. It's not a free gain, it's a free recruit. Nice, we got Rise from the Ashes. This is the one that I was looking for. Gain a hero that was KO'd this turn. And that goes for anything, so that could go for the scheme as well. So I want to take Rise from the Ashes as soon as possible. If the scheme, if the scheme KOs a bunch of things, I get to pick which one comes back. Man, if I could play a copy of that too. Not gonna happen though. I got 3 recruit. I still don't want to take those time-traveling Jean Greys. But I can take Reincarnate now if this side is also going to take the other Phoenix Force Cyclops. Or I could take it, No, I don't want to gain stuff that costs 4 or less because that hurts me. So I'm going to take an Officer over here too. Officer is going to be a standard. And that's that. 1, 2, 3. I want to get that Rise from the Ashes as soon as possible. That is fantastic for this game. These bindings, man, I'm going to have to rest because they're getting annoying. At some point, maybe not next turn. Oh, another bindings. Fun. Here it is, Sunspot, Bystander. So Zombie Mysterio captures Sunspot. Not cool. Okay, well, I can either get a total of 3 attack and 2 recruit this turn, or 4 attack and 5 recruit this turn. Neither one is going to be enough to hit Zombie Mysterio. So I guess I'll maximize my recruit by discarding a
Recruit a hero
agent
for free.
from my hand and getting 4 recruit. Oh, and I get to recruit Rise from the Ashes on this side. Okay, I get it on this side. Interesting. I was going to use it on the other side, but don't have much of a choice now. So, got it for free. All right, there's Okay, I want Proxima over here on the left. At the very least, that card can help me gain stuff that was KO'd over here, not by Phoenix Force Cyclops. 5 recruit. Just for fun, let's move Zombie Mysterio to the bank for no reason at all. Okay. So I already recruited, even though it was for free, so I cannot rest for this bindings. So I'm going to take Master Combatant because it will work with Domino's other cards. Because if I play a Domino or another Prox of Midnight before this, I get 2 recruit and 2 attack. Let's go ahead and take it. Oh, and another one. All right. Things are shaping up well. I think this game I've played much fewer scheme twists than I did plot twists last game. But that could change. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, there's Daredevil again. He came back. He's back. Again, fight, next fight, and I basically mandatory wall crawl the next thing I recruit. No light show, so 2 attack, 4 attack. Cannot hit anything for that. I got 3 recruit. I think this is a rest turn. I could take an officer. I don't really want any of these, so let's rest. Get rid of my bindings. If you don't recruit or defeat, you may KO bindings from your hand. If you do, the player to your right gains all the other bindings from your hand. Luckily for the other side, there aren't any. So this is just going to go ahead and get KO'd right now. And that's that. Yeah, born again. Appropriate for Daredevil. Here we go. Zombie Mr. Sinister. So luckily no Rise of the Living Dead, but his escape is nasty. He becomes a new mastermind and he does bad stuff. We don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. Some of you guys might want that to happen, but I don't. Alright, do I rest again? I've got 2 recruit, 2 attack, and then 2 more of either one. If I get myself 4 attack, does nothing. If I get myself 4 recruit, I can get burnout. That'll work with the other Phoenix Force Cyclops that I have, or I can take Master Combatant. So I think it's worth getting the recruit. So I'm going to use her versatile to get 4 recruit. Instead of burnout, I'm going to go with the other Prox of Midnight to really go all out on getting recruit and attack, and then things will ramp up really well that way. So I'll spend the 4 recruit and take this. And left with British True Better Future. I keep the bindings for now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving on. Okay, I have some light show happening to draw 1 card. That's it. I could only pick 1 light show effect anyway. And there's Zombie Loki. Ooh, all the zombies are coming in. Another ambush of the Rise of the Living Dead does not happen. But he becomes a new mastermind if he escapes. And Avatar would like me to recruit, build a British True Better Future time-traveling Jean Grey for free, making it mandatory that I recruit her, patrol the bridge if it's empty. Then when you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. It's fine, I guess, when I get it for free. Or did you mean this one? Did you mean the one under the bridge? I think you meant Better Future. I just want to be sure before I reveal the next. I guess it doesn't matter if I reveal it. It's going to be revealing anyway. I got it right. Okay, cool. Oh, that's another one. Sweet. Okay. Well, I play both Northern Lights. I get to activate one of the light shows. This light show is draw a card. I'll do that now. It's a shield agent, so I end up with 5 total
recruit
attack.
A hero for free.
5 recruit, and then I recruit the other British to the Better Future. Really getting these in the way, huh? And it's not like I can just KO them because, you know, that hurts me with the setup, and I think you know that. Oh, Prox of Midnight's card with no card text. Well, I can fight Daredevil. I didn't get a chance to fight him before I did those recruits. Otherwise, they would have wall crawled. I wish I could wait until I fight a zombie first. Because then I could cover them up. Because Sunspot is going to go to my deck. But I'm going to hope that there's a henchman that comes up and I can fight 2 in a turn. Because I also don't want these guys to escape. So I'm going to go ahead and take out Daredevil for 5. And wall crawl the next thing that comes up. Or the next thing I recruit. But I don't know what I want to recruit here. I guess this is not terrible if for these deadlands that keep coming back. Because they're going to go in there. So I think I'm actually going to take Throw Over the Railing. Now that I've got already Time Traveling Jean Grey. So that's going to cost me 2. And a recruiter. There's Banshee, finally. I don't want Proximate over here, so I'm going to go ahead and take a Sidekick instead. It is Throg for 2. I need KO power is what I need. Which I don't have. Thanks to the hand ninjas, I don't have a lot of KO power. Oh, and I wall crawled. Which one got wall crawled? I forgot that. It was Throw Over the Railing. No, I didn't. It's right in my hand. Never mind. I put it where it was supposed to go. Okay. That's a good question, Drufus. Okay. Here's my question. If somebody came to where you live to visit, and you were to take them somewhere to eat that you don't normally go, even though it's right near you all the time, where would that place be? And what kind of food is it? You know, that place that you never go unless somebody visits, then you go. Alright. Here we go. It is going to be... Okay, Master Strike. Thanos is doing more stuff. Each player reveals their hand and puts one of their non-gray heroes into Thanos in a bounce pile. Okay, well, he takes Northern Lights. There's no way around that. Oh, it's different than if it's not your favorite, but if I was going by my my strategies, then that's what I would pick. That's different. That's like you have to try this thing you haven't tried. But like a place that you would take people that they have to try it because it's good, not just for the experience. Okay, I'm gonna continue the theme and I'm gonna give him Throg. So he's got 3 Pet Avengers and 1 Aurora Northstar. So he's got 4 Bound Souls now, which we don't really have to keep track of until it's important. 4 recruit. I guess I'll take Burnout. I do have that other Phoenix Force Cyclops. The Piercing Energy is going to be good, but I want it on the other side instead. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this for 4. Hopefully I can avoid losing it. Alright, ooh, what's this one? Okay. Well, that was my shot. I don't know what to tell you now. If you go there all the time, then you go there all the time. I don't know. Chinese? If you have good Chinese food nearby? Because that's what I'm feeling like. So, I'm putting my own preferences onto you. Alright, Berserk, 2 attack, and then 2 recruit. Light Shade, get 2 recruit. I forget how this works with that domino card, but I don't think it works the way I think it does. Thanks to when you play 1, it's that card. I do have 4 recruit, though. But I want Light Show on the other side. I want Pox of Midnight over here. It is a low-cost card, but it also works well with the other stuff I'm trying to do. So even though I kind of want to leave these here, I'm not a threat from the scheme yet. So I'm going to take this for 2. You discard it with Domino. Yeah, if you discard it, then it works. I forgot exactly how Domino's card worked, but if it says discard, then yes, it would work. So, but it also has Light Show to get more recruits, so I can go either side with that one. Alright, Sidekick. Sidekick is Throg. He's back. I wonder why Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is undergoing significant reshoots. They must have been editing it, and they're like, this is just not up to the standard that we want. I'm getting all the time travel Gene Gears. I wonder whose fault that is, Avatar. It must have been really unfortunate for them. Must have not been great at all for significant reshoots, but I'm glad they're doing it. But I wonder how it got there in the first place. Here we go! I was just talking about the twists. Okay, stacking to the scheme. That's the second one. Oxygen level decreases by 1. Then, KO each hero from the HQ's cost is greater than the oxygen level. Luckily, I am safe again. I'm getting close to the danger zone. I gotta keep these costs in the HQ low. Okay, I have no covert, so I can't do this. I have no light show, so I can't do this. I got 4 attack. This puts me up to 5. So I can't hit anything. I just got 2 recruit. And I'll take a sidekick, and that makes it the easiest turn so far. It's a Red Wing. These zombies are really hard to hit, you guys. I'm excited for Marvel Zombies. Since they don't have to do it in the framework of like a what if, I think they have the potential to make it very good. I just wonder how dark it's going to be. Hopefully it's a little darker than what we saw in What If, but I think it has to be. It doesn't have to be full-on gore Walking Dead. I don't really need that. But there has to be, has to be zombies. Even though, I guess the way that, well, let's see. So Kirkman's Walking Dead was adapted to the show, which was a little less gory, but still pretty gory. I wonder if they'll keep it kind of similar with Marvel Zombies, but the gore's got to be dialed down less than AMC's The Walking Dead because just, well, although they can get away with more animated than they can with live action, so we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be cool. I'm going to have fun with it no matter what. All right, hand ninjas. Come in. Let's lucky break draw a card. Okay. I got 3 recruit. I got 2 attack. There are no cards that are KO'd or will be KO'd this turn. So I'm going to play Rise from the Ashes just so I can hit the hand ninjas. Can't hit anything else. I don't get 4 recruit out of it. So we'll take the hand ninjas out, get 1 recruit. Almost. If you do, Zombie Mysterio will escape. We'll see when you decide to do that. I already played Rise from the Ashes, so I can't take care of that. So yeah, this would work with a Domino. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that because it does have one of each symbol, even though it does have Light Show. Let's go ahead and take it on this side. There we go. Okay.
Defeat a villain for free.
Oh, thank you, Montax. Defeating Zombie Mysterio for free. He could come back, though. So, no fight effect on him. It is just the tactic if he becomes one. So he is gone right now. And I get Sunspot here. Unfortunately, it does not cover up Mysterio. I gain him as a hero. 2 attack, and then strength you get plus 1 attack. So that is done there. I gain him. I appreciate that. Countering what Avatar's planning on. I still can't fight anything, though. I've already got my next hand. Okay, moving over. Look at all this time-traveling Jean Grey and Grey cards. Not the right kind of Grey cards in either sense of the word. We have Zombie Thanos. Guess who comes back? That was a good effort. That was a good effort, Montax, but guess what? Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. Zombie Mysterio comes back in. So let's do this first. If he escapes, he becomes a Mastermind. And he moves in because Zombie Mysterio comes back in. And it doesn't change any further than that, but this is a terrifying city. Look at that. All the ones that ascend. Okay, at least the bridge is empty. So I can play Bridge to a Better Future twice. Patrol the bridge twice if it's empty. Then when you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. So both cards played is going to give me 2 extra cards next turn. And I can't fight anything because I got 5 recruit. Oh boy. Let me take Speed of Sound. Let's get some Piercing Energy over here. I can't afford not to. I'm going to need this. So Speed of Sound for 3. And I want to keep the cost low. So I could take Sonar Detection, but I want to start leaving the low cost in the HQ. Okay, I'm gonna take a sidekick. No, you know what? It's gonna be a long time. But the more I can avoid, the better. Nah, you know what? I'm going with the sidekick. It's Lockheed. Maybe later. Okay. I get 8 cards. I only have 7 in my deck. I will complain about time traveling Jean Grey until the end of time, in which case she'll also be there traveling to that point, and I will continue to complain. Alright, moving over. Okay. Do we have a full city of zombies? Nope. We have almost a full city of zombies and some hand ninjas. Finally. So what's going to net me more? So I've got specialized... So if I could rest, I can get rid of one and put the other one over. So if I use this to discard Master Combatant, I can get 4 recruit and attack, and I get 7 attack and 7 recruit, or 6 recruit.
Defeat a villain for free.
Oh, okay. I'm like, Thanos, he's the mastermind. Oh, wait. Zombie Thanos is here. Defeating Zombie Thanos for free. No fight effect.
Defeat a villain for free.
He's going to get covered up, so he is defeated for free. Goodbye. Oh, and Mysterio. Oh, I can cover them up with the hand ninjas. I see what you did there. Thank you very much. Somebody got me some zombie repellent. So he is gone. All right. Yeah, I better fight that hand ninja. So let me check the order. So if I do this, I'll play telekinesis right now. You may move a villain to another city of space. I'm gonna swap. I'll move Zombie Loki over one to the rooftops, and I'll fight the hand ninjas for the 3 attack I just got, and take them out. Get 1 recruit. Okay. So now they're covered up before anything else happens. All right. Now let's maximize my recruit. So let's say I discard this. I'll get 4 more attack, which won't do anything. I could play Master Combatant and get 2 attack, but then I couldn't discard more. So let's just maximize our recruit. Let's play Maria Hill. 3 recruit. I get 4, 5. That's it. Let's play specialized ammo on. It doesn't matter which order I play this in. I'll play it on Master Combatant. I'll discard it. It has both an attack and recruit icon, so I get up to 7 recruit and I get 4 attack. Yeah, I had to do that to cover up the zombie. Okay. I know I want the low cost, but I also want to win, so I'm going to go ahead and recruit the 2 cost procs of Midnight. Down to 5. Huh. I don't know what to do here. I could take Reincarnate because I do have that Phoenix Force Cyclops. So let me go ahead and do that before I forget. And then we'll see what comes in. Okay, a Proxima, but I can't take it, so it's going to be a standard sidekick that I get for the final 2. And these bindings will stay with me. Hey, Ollie. I'm glad you're here. I was just about to ask you, remind me what day and time your Marvel Adventures game is. Sunday at, is it at 2? Or 4 p.m. your time? Or some other time? $4 p.m. Central, so 2 p.m. Pacific. If you guys haven't joined them for one of those, it's really fun. You go, you get to make your own character, and you get to be affected by the game and affect the game. You can get equipment that you can put on that'll affect your character, and it's really cool. So, if you haven't checked them out, go check out their Discord, House of Mouse Discord, and you can participate in Marvel Adventures. Always nice to have more cool things you can do, like the Chaos Streams or that. Yes, tomorrow. Perfect. All right, let's go with right hand, villain deck, hand ninjas. Okay. I'm pretty sure Soaring Flight did something. That's why I have it. 7, right? I think. Okay, 3 attack. So I can either draw a card with Light Show or I can get 3 attack. If I get the +3 attack, I'll be at 5, 8, 10, 12. I think I'm going to do that. So let's go ahead and use Twin Blast Light Show effect with all the Light Show cards. I got to play these first. So 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll get 2 for Twin Blast. And then Light Show I activated. I get 3 more. I'm at 12 attack. And then I've got 2 recruit. So can't hit Thanos. He's really strong, but I gotta invest in Piercing Energy if I want to win. So I'm probably gonna take Sonar Detection, but let's take out everything else first. Probably one of the zombies and then a Hand Ninja to cover it up. Let's clear the bridge to make sure Jean Grey works, even though Zombie Loki is stronger. No fight effect on him. So Zombie Mr. Sinister is defeated for 7. 5 left. Let's take out the Hand Ninjas just to cover him up. Down to 2, I get a recruit. I'm realizing I must get Piercing Energy if I want to win this game. So I'm going to have to take the 2-cost one so I can do that. Because he's not going to get any weaker attack-wise. Alright, more. Alright, I can invest in that going forward. Before the oxygen's all gone, I hope. We have another Master Strike. So he's claiming some more bound souls. Going with the theme of my deck, I think I want to give him Burnout. He's going to take Burnout. And on the right-hand side, he's going to keep collecting Pet Avengers. I can actually use Lockheed this turn to get 3 attack. But that's not a lot of attack, so I'm gonna give him Lockheed. More bound Pet Avengers. How many are there now? There's 1, 2, 4 of them in here. All the different ones. That's really sad. Alright. Let's play Ready for Anywhere. If I play it as recruit, I'm going to get 2, 4, 6 recruit. Play it as attack, I'll get 2, 3, 5 attack, which won't do anything. So I'll play it as recruit. 2 recruit.
Reality Gem activated.
There's Avatar with the fun. So before I do anything else, let's see what happens here. Is he going to add a Mastermind? Is he going to swap the Mastermind?
Swap the Mastermind.
Oh, it's a swap.
It's
a swap.
Mastermind.
All right, so we're losing Thanos. He's being swapped with Epic Adrian Toombs and all his tactics. Here we go. He's got double Striker, so he gets +1 attack, +2 attack for each Master Strike that's been played. His effect is starting from the sewers, each villain in the city uses its escape ability. Yeah, so that's going to be bad if the zombies come back. Oh, Epic, yes. Hold on. I think did I double-side this? I did double-side it. Alright, his Epic, each villain in the city uses its ambush ability, then its escape ability. So they can trigger the Rise of the Living Dead. Luckily, I've covered up most of the nasty ones already. And he's got triple Striker, so ×3 attack for each ×3 attack for each Master Strike that's been played. So right now, let's calculate his attack. It's 5, and I've played 3 strikes, so it's +9. So he's at 14 attack, which somehow is still less than what Thanos was. Let's go ahead and do this. 14 attack for Adrian Toombs. Epic Adrian Toombs. And his tactics I will place off to the side over here. Okay. Where was I? I versatile. Now I'll play Master Combatant. The most recent hero I played had both a recruit and attack icon, so I get 2 of each. There we go. 3 attack doesn't do anything, but I get 2 more recruit. I'm at 6. Let's look at this Proxima Midnight. General of the Black Order, both symbols, 3 attack, and then Instinct you get +3 recruit. So I'm going to take this with pleasure and then move on. Okay, we got Reincarnate there. Okay. That Mastermind kind of scares me, but it's a little easier to hit now. We have Zombie Modot coming in. I am so glad I covered up those zombies. The ambush effect does nothing. I got a Hand Ninja on the top of the victory pile on either side. Fight K1 of your heroes with a recruit icon. But I still have some pretty bad effects here. I hope I don't draw a Master Strike, because that'll be bad with these guys. Let's play Red Wing. If I can get some more piercing energy, I might be able to take out MODOK. Top 3 cards on my deck. Okay, nope. So I get to draw one, put the rest back. If I draw the Trooper, I'll get 3 attack, which isn't enough for anything. So I'll draw the Shield Agent, and I'll put the Trooper on top. Speed of Sound gives me 2 piercing energy, which means I get to use my fancy piercing energy die from Dre 2.0, but 6 VP, 3 VP, so close, and Adrian Toombs is 5 or 6. It's gotta be 6, yeah, Mastermind. 6, so can't do that yet. Can't trigger throw over the railing, so I get 2 attack that does nothing. 2 piercing that does nothing, and then I get 3 recruit. House Mal, thank you for the House of Mal raid. Why am I hearing that twice? I honestly have no idea. That's so bizarre. I'm gonna check one more time. I only have 1 alert box. Alright, I'm gonna try turning the monitor off, and we'll see what happens next time something happens. Alright. So, I'm gonna take Speed of Sound without too much hesitation, because I need the piercing energy even now. Oh, finally, some Dazzler. I got Citywide Mega Concert. Light Show. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, and draw 2 extra cards. That's going to help me with both Light Show and piercing energy. If I can get that later. We got some time traveling Jean Grey for the next turn. Okay, here we are. Holding my breath. We have Namor comes back. Luckily for me, there are no more defenders in the city, so no bindings. There's just zombies there. Okay, let's combine the power of Domino and Proxima Midnight. I will discard Inspiration through power from my hand. It has an attack symbol and a recruit icon. Attack icon, recruit icon. So I get +4 of each. I will play the second one for 1 more of each. 5 recruit, 5 attack. And I get 2 recruit. If I play Rise from the Ashes, I can hit something for 8. I could hit Zombie Loki, but he could come back. But maybe I'll take that risk, since I think almost all of the zombies have been played. But if I do draw a Master Strike, Zombie MODOK will activate his Rise of the Living Dead, and Zombie Loki will come back. So there's that. But I might as well. Well, actually, I could fight MODOK instead. And I could KO a hero and then bring it back with Rise from the Ashes. But I'd rather just KO a Shield Agent instead. So let's play it. 8 attack. And we're gonna fight Zombie Loki. No fight effect, but he could come back, and that could be pretty bad. So I gotta really be careful for that. Of that. What to do here? I feel like my best move is to take nothing. And just, I wish I could clear out that HQ without KOing stuff. But there is no way to do that, so maybe I should take something. Reincarnate is terrible over here, actually, because it has no attack or recruit symbols. Throw over the railing is okay. Like, it just kind of gets in the way, but it would work with some of the covert cards I have. So, again, just to move things along a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and recruit it for 3. And, oh, cool. I can take Master Combatant now. That opened that up. No rares yet, though. They kind of offset each other. I take 1, I take another. Alright. Where are we? The villain deck's getting kind of thin, you guys. Alright, Hand Ninjas. No resurrections. Did we play all the zombies already? I feel like there's at least 1 left. Who have we not seen? Zombie Venom. We haven't seen Zombie Venom. I think he's in there, right? Alright, let's patrol the bridge. If it's empty, then when you draw... And we saw... Do we see...
Shuffle a random
Alright.
villain group
Baron
into the
Zemo,
villain
that's
deck.
the one. Alright, shuffle the random villain group into the villain deck. Says Montax. I made that comment about the villain deck, yeah. So I wasn't trying to pressure anybody to doing anything, but he heard my concerns. Let's see who we're getting in there. First villain group that is not and always leads. Where is my randomizer? Here we go. Oh, nope, never mind. I still have everything set, so I have to clear those. Alright. Gotta clear the randomizer league stuff. It's the first time it's happened this game. Alright, here we go. First villain group that is not always leads. Sinister Six, come on in. Can't get enough of those Sinister Six. Watch me shuffle all the twists on top right now. Look at all that covert in that hero deck that I just generated. Okay. Hopefully that's a good shuffle. I really hope so. Boy, do I hope so. Alright, let's patrol the bridge twice. It is empty. I draw 2 extra cards next turn because I played 2 Jean Greys. Yeah, 1, 2. But that's all she does. 4 recruit. I will spend that 4 recruit right away to take Dazzling Glamour, Light Show Effect. Easy. And more Dazzler. And 1 floating attack that will do nothing. So all these get shuffled in. I get to draw 8 cards. I hope I get a good amount of piercing energy. It'll cost me 8 piercing energy to clear the city. And 6 to hit the Mastermind. Piercing energy is going to be great to get through Triple Striker because, again, he's at 14 attack. Let's draw 8 cards, see what I get. I got a little bit, but I got some card draws too. So we'll come back to that. More card draws here. Okay, there's Zombie Venom. So Loki's going to come back in. I wasn't able to cover him up, unfortunately. Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. You can't defeat Zombie Venom unless you have a covert hero. Shouldn't be a problem. I have lots of covert. But Zombie Loki's going to come back in, unfortunately. And, yep, full city with 3 zombies. Let's start with my sidekick. Draw 2. 1, 2. Let's play Lucky Break to draw 1 more card. Actually, let's see what Aurora Northstar do first. It's either Berserk or the other side of this card. Light Show, yeah. So, let's play Lucky Break to draw 1 more. Give me something good, please. Not enough. So now I'm at 2 attack, 2 recruit, 2 more recruit, and I'm going to have to, so I don't let an escape happen, I'm going to have to play the Blazing Fist side of Northstar to do 2 more attack, and I Berserk 1. So the top card of the deck is a Binding, so I mill it, and I don't get any attack. Goes to my discard. But that is enough to take out a Hand Ninja. I wish I could use the Hand Ninja to cover up a zombie, but I can't afford these zombies escaping. So let's take out the Hand Ninjas for 3. And I get a recruit for that, which I don't want the Dazzler over here. I'll take the other throw over the railing. Why not? Take it for 3. Let's just keep that going. Another one. All right. 2 more recruit is I hope you don't end up as a bound soul. All your friends have. So the next hand should be good, but we'll see if I draw a Master Strike. If I draw a Master Strike, it's going to be a lot of fun for those of you watching with what we have in the city right now and who we have as the Mastermind right now. Let's see. Oh, it's just Vulture. There's like, yeah. Of course she showed up more than anybody else. Not a Master Strike. Vulture, ambush. After he enters, if there is a villain on the rooftops or bridge, swap the Vulture with one of those villains. Alright, I'd much rather Vulture escape than... Actually, Zombie Modoc's not that bad because I can KO an agent with him. So, I don't want wounds. Let's swap him with zombie venom. Okay. Let's see what I can do. I don't have X-Gene Covert. Let's play both of our bridge to a better... Oh, not yet. The bridge is full. Okay, let's start with Aurora North Star to attack. I can light show later if I want to draw a card. Let's play Twin Blast. I can light show this later if I want, if I pick one. Now, I'll play Throw Over the Railing to attack. Choose a villain on the rooftops or bridge. He gets -2 this turn. Huh. Who do I want to give that to? If I give it to Zombie MODOK, he'll go down to 3. And I can hit him and Vulture for 7. Yeah, just to be safe, I can do that. So let's give Zombie MODOK -2 attack this turn. I can cover him up that way. Okay, play the Trooper. I'm at 7 right now. I got 1 recruit, and then I can patrol the bridge. I can't get Piercing Energy from X-Gene, but that's okay. So let's do this first. Let's fight Zombie MODOK for 3. And his effect is KO one of your heroes with a recruit icon. I'm going to go ahead and KO the shield agent here. And Zombie MODOK is defeated on the right-hand side. And now for 4 more attack, let's take out Vulture so that I cover up Zombie MODOK. And he has no fight effect, so he is just gone. Alright, so MODOK cannot come back. Now I can play both Bridge to a Better Future, patrol the bridge. If they're empty, I get 2 extra card draws next turn. Now I'll play Sonar Detection for the card draw. No Piercing Energy from X-Gene because I don't have a discard pile, but I draw a Trooper, which I'll play for 1 attack, but it won't do anything. And that's the turn. And I draw 8 cards again. Look at all those grays, though. Rough, that's rough. What is my stream uptime? She's just canceling herself out. I draw 2 more cards and it's her again, so she's not really doing anything. Does it tell me? Oh yeah, almost 3 hours. Sweet. This has been fun. Okay, here we go. Villain deck. Sandman. The Sandman appears. What does the Sandman do? His attack is twice the number of villains in the city. So his attack right now is equal to 4 times 2. He is at 8 attack. Bam, there you go. Whew. So what can I do here? If I play Throg and then I play Sunspot, I'll get 3 attack, 4 attack, and I'll have made 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. So 4 attack and 4 recruit if I play it out like this. 4 attack doesn't hit anything. 4 recruit does get me Dazzler. And I need to play Throg to get that Dazzler. And she has Piercing Energy and Light Show, so that's perfect. So let me play Throg for 2 recruit. Let me play 2 more recruit shield agents. And yeah, check it out. Convert sound into light. 1 recruit, Piercing Energy. Light Show, you get 1 Piercing Energy for each Light Show card you played this turn. This is the card. This is the card that is going to win me the game. Oh, it's the wrong side, though. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side. Never mind. Never mind that recruit. Shoot, I got all excited. Yeah, I'm on the left side right now. I got all mixed up. Okay, sad. Never mind, never mind, never mind. So anyway, I get 3 attack. And 1 more. That would have been really a big mistake if I had done that. I don't want to KO this card. Because I don't want the lose condition to go up. Evil wins condition to ramp up. And there's nothing really here I really want, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to go with the sidekick and end the turn. Sidekick is Miss Lion, who is doomed to be a bound soul as her friends have gone, and that's it. Okay. Give me a good hand. Let me KO things. That was weird. Did you guys see that? Why did it say minus 200? The stream boss is losing its mind. Did somebody do something, or did it just time out? His HP went down. Oh no, his HP didn't get adjusted, but it said minus 200. If you guys didn't see it, then it was just on my end, and that's weird. It's a ghost. Okay, will we have a full city? No. But luckily that was not a strike, that was a twist. Strike would have been terrible. Twist is not good either, but a little less bad. Oxygen level is now down to 5. I must KO each hero from the HQ whose cost is greater than the oxygen level. Luckily, 5 is not greater than 5. It's equal to, so I'm safe. But I must get these out of here. I must get those out of the HQ. Replace it with some lower cost things. All right. Unfortunately, these are mismatched. Piercing Energy and Light Show do not work together unless I have this card. So, 2 Piercing Energy is not enough to hit anything here. So I might not even play it. Let me reset. 2 attack from Dazzling Glamour. 1 attack from the Shield Trooper, which again is not enough to hit anything. So the Piercing Energy does nothing. I got 6 recruit. So let's do the thing now. I want to take Convert Sound to Light, but I must get the high cost things out of here.
Draw a card.
Oh, okay.
Draw a card.
Drufus, charge 1 card, 2 cards.
Draw a card.
3 cards. Let's see if that helps. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that helps. Thank you. All right, so I got 2 grays, so I add 1 attack and 1 recruit. But Drufus did let me draw an extra Piercing Energy card, so I will play both of these Speeds of Sound, and I end up with 4 Piercing Energy. Okay. Thank you. So I can hit anything except for Zombie Loki. All right. So let's continue to take Citywide Mega Concert, Light Show when you draw new handed cards at the end of this turn. Draw 2 extra cards, and it's got 3 attack, and it's a 5 cost I can get out of the HQ. Let's do that. Replaced with, yes, a lower cost card. Although I really want those. I really want those, but I don't want to mess up my costs in the HQ. I want to see more of those 1 cost dominoes come up, and I can really be safe. Okay, who am I going to attack? I can hit Zombie Venom because Piercing Energy gets through all fight restrictions. I can hit him for 3. He might come back, though. I could hit Namor, get him out of there. There's no other defenders. That's not bad. And if Sandman is going to get weaker as I take other things out. So there's only 1 zombie left. It's Zombie Zemo. So I'm going to really hope that he does not come back. Oh, back up. You cannot defeat Zombie Venom unless you have a covert hero. Interesting. So listen. What happens here? Piercing Energy is used to defeat. Now, Piercing Energy says it gets through all fight restrictions. But this one specifically says you can't defeat him. I've never come across this combo before. This is not a fight restriction, it's a defeat restriction. I have to look at the actual words for Piercing Energy. Piercing Energy says something. Wake up, Nightbot. Nightbot is asleep. Perfect. Let's try it again. Nope, Nightbot's asleep. Okay. I must look up the actual language. Does it say fight or defeat in Piercing Energy? Typing is hard. It says you can ignore any special conditions for fighting that enemy. It says the word fighting. Automatically rescuing human shields. I don't think, because it's not a fight, it's a defeat, I don't think I can use piercing energy on zombie venom. Let me just double check. Zombie venom, piercing energy. Alright, let me go ahead and pop up in the browser so we can take a look at this together. Alright. What happens? Fight effects not conditioned for fighting. One of these talked about venom. Yeah, but that's not zombie venom. Zombie venom says defeat. What do you guys think? Should I be able to defeat zombie venom with piercing energy? Piercing energy specifically says fight effects. I really don't know. Huh. I haven't seen anybody talking about it. You think so? Which way? Okay. So here we go. Piercing energy. Yeah. You can also ignore any special conditions for fighting that enemy. Automatically rescue human shields. It should work. Even though I'm not fighting, I'm defeating. It's a defeat effect, not a fight effect. Maybe I'm overthinking this. All I'm hearing is from Drufus, so I'm going to go with what Drufus says. I'm going to say that I can... Yeah. Oh, I don't think it'll work either. That's my... If we're going exact language. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. I mean, it's a chaos stream, doesn't really matter. I just want to get the rule right. You can't defeat zombie venom unless you have a covert hero. This is not a fight restriction, it is a defeat restriction. So in theory, you could fight him, but it wouldn't do anything. Right? So it's a defeat condition. So if I'm taking the words literally, it wouldn't work. Because Venom from, where's the other Venom? He's in the Sinister Six, right? Or is he an spider villain? Alright. Yeah, you can't defeat Venom. Oh, actually. Okay, Spider Foe says you can't defeat him unless you have a covert hero. So I guess that if it works for Venom and Spider Foes, it would work for Venom in the Deadlands. So I guess it does work? Yeah, I guess it does work. Okay, it does work. If Venom works, Zombie Venom works. They're the same language. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough rule stuff. What was I doing? All right, so I spend my 3 piercing energy to take out Zombie Venom here. Oh, and he's gone. But he's on top of the deck. Okay. And I got 2 recruit left. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a sidekick here. Yeah, so same question as defeating Venom. I thought their wording was different. I'll have to look into that again because maybe there's a difference between the word fight and defeat, but maybe it's implied to mean that you can get past defeat effects also. Like you cannot defeat blah, blah, blah. Okay, where was I? Alright, so if I KO something from the HQ this turn, I can bring it back, which will be cool. Let's see what the villain deck card is. We have Shocker appearing. Shocker, ambush. Each player reveals a instinct hero or discards a card. I reveal Master Combatant. I'm fine. And I reveal Time Traveling Jean Grey. All right, Avatar. She helped me here. I'll give her that. So no discard. And Sandman's back up to 8. He should have been back down to 6, but he's up to 8 now. Okay. It's kind of a hodgepodge of a turn. What do I want? Telekinesis. I can move somebody and get 3 attack. Who do I want to move? Do I want to move anybody? I guess I'll swap, like, I don't want Loki to escape, so I'll swap Zombie Loki and Sandman just to push him away for 3 attack. Covert, choose a villain on the rooftops or bridge, he gets -2. Oh, actually, maybe I want to do these in conjunction. I can give Zombie Loki -2, and I'm going to have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 attack. Give Zombie 6. I'm still not enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't I? I played Telekinesis. It's got Covert on it. Okay. Let's see. I know it's hard to see. It's covered up. Dual class. So if I get 10... 6. I can't hit Loki to anything else. I don't think that's going to work. I can hit 2 other things, though. I could reduce Sandman by 2. He go down to 6. Nah, I would want to do... Yes, she can. I might have to hit... okay, let's see. Let's say I swapped... whoops. Let's say I swapped Zombie Loki and... Namor. Alright, so Namor goes down to 4. I hit him for 4. I got 6 left. I can hit Sandman. So let's just do that. Let's put Namor here. Let's reduce him by 2. So he goes down to 4 attack. And I could have moved him to the bridge, actually. Yeah, you know what? I changed my plan again. I leave Loki where he is. I move him over left instead of moving Loki. I move him to the adjacent city space. Still works on the bridge. And I'm at 5 attack thanks to these 2 cards. I will hit Namor for 4 that 5 attack. No fight effect because there's no defenders in the city, so he's defeated for 4. I have one attack left. I play Rise from the Ashes up to 4 attack. Sandman goes down to 6 attack. There's only 3 villains in the city. I play a Master Combatant. The last card I had an attack symbol, so I guess I could play Throg first and get both. I get 5 recruit that way, and I could take this 5 cost out. So let me play Throg first. 2 recruit, no attack, but Throg's gone. And then because I played Throg, now I play Master Combatant, and because I had both symbols, I get 2 attack and 2 recruit. And I end with the Shield Agent, 1 more recruit. So let's take out Sandman with no fight effect for 6. And let's... With 5 recruit, let's get Telekinesis, so we get it out of the HQ. Hopefully we'll replace it with a lower cost hero. And I do. Alright, so I'm safe for 2 more... If I leave the HQ just like it is, I'm safe for 2 more twists. So let's say I get it down to 2 more, and I KO all the heroes with the last 3 twists. That's 5, 10, 15. If I can leave the HQ just like this and go through all the twists, I'll be safe from losing. Even at 4. 5, 10... No, if it's at... If I start losing them on the 4th to last twist, I'll still lose. Oh, actually, there's 5 twists left. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. No, I was right. Safe from the last 3 twists, even if I KO everything. And if I bring them back with Phoenix Force Cyclops, that's good too. Alright, there he is, the last zombie. Zombie Zemo, Ambush, Rise, The Living Dead, Zombie Venom's coming back in! Actually, yeah, he does get pushed. Zemo, Venom. For each of your Avengers heroes, rescue a bystander is his fight effect. He has the ambush again, but luckily it stops there. A lot of Rise of the Living Dead, but no escapes yet. Luckily for me. I can do a light show, citywide mega concert. Oh, by the way, did I totally forget to do the light show? I think I forgot to do the light show when I had the 2 light show cards that last turn. I think, unless I actually did it. Doesn't matter now. All right, 3 attack. When you draw new handed cards into this turn, draw 2 extra cards. Also, I could draw 1 card now. I got 5 attack. Let's patrol the bridge. So I'm going to do this, okay? It's empty, so I draw 1 extra card next turn. And then if I take Dazzler's effect, I get to draw 2 more cards next turn. So I'll activate her light show. So I get to draw 3 cards next turn extra. And I have 5 attack. And I do have a covert. So I am going to hit Zombie Venom. He cannot come back. I've played all the zombies, I'm pretty sure. So, yes, I'm going to go ahead and take care of him. He is gone, and then I got 3 recruit. I don't want to mess with the HQ. I'm not recruiting anymore. Although, shoot, I really want this. All right, I'm in a moment of weakness. I'm going to take Convert Sound to Light because this is really going to bring my deck together if I can get this to work. So I'm going to take this. It really combines the Piercing Energy Light Show. I hope this is a low cost. Not so much, but maybe I'll be able to keep getting this out of here. I can still survive if I only have the 1 KO'd. But we'll have to see. Maybe when I KO 1, I'll get one of Domino's 1 cost, and I'll avoid another one that way. Okay, I get to draw my 6, plus 3 more. Alright. I mean, I got some Piercing Energy. I wish I had 6. But I don't. We have hand ninjas. Okay. Let's play what I've got. I don't have any superpowers this turn, so I have 3 attack. I have 2 more attack. I'm at 5. And I have 6 attack. Not a very synergistic hand. I could hit Zombie Zemo. Again, they're not coming back. Zombie Baron Zemo. I have no Avengers heroes, and I don't think there are any in this game. So it doesn't matter when I hit him. I'm not going to get bystanders. So let's go ahead and take him out for 6. And 3 recruit. Again, I'm not messing with it. Let's get a sidekick. Sidekick is Ms. Lion. Alright. Let's get some Piercing Energy going. I might be able to draw a card this turn if I decide to. Okay, Chameleon shows up from the Sinister Six. Chameleon, copy the effects of the hero in the HQ space under Chameleon, including its recruit and attack. That's its fight effect. That would be nice to do that. So if I fought Chameleon this turn, for 6, I get to do a light show effect. I get 1 piercing energy of each light show card I played this turn. So if I fight him for 6 attack, if I can get it, then I have 1 light show card, 2 light show cards, so I can get 3 piercing energy. Interesting. Let's see what I got. Okay, first thing, Jean Grey. 1 extra card draw next turn because of the bridge. This is only working because I'm able to keep the bridge open for so long. Alright, we got 2 attack. Light show, I get plus 3. Speed of Sound gives me 2 piercing energy. We also have no covert yet. So let's play Northern Lights. Once again, 2 attack, and I can trigger a light show if I want. I've got Throw Over the Railing. Can't move anybody, but I choose a villain on the rooftops of the bridge. He gets -2 this turn. So by default, I pick Shocker. You know what? Before I do this, maybe I should draw cards just to see if I can get something else. Or Sonar Detection. Let's play Sonar Detection first to draw a card. No, it's not going to help me. And then do I have a covert in my discard pile? I do. So I start off by getting 1 piercing energy, so I'm at 3 already. This is already looking good. Now I'll play Throw Over the Railing to get the 2 more attack. I'm up to 6. That's what I needed. And that means Shocker gets -2, so he's at 3 attack. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play my 2 more attack, up to 8 attack, 2 recruit. I'm going to hit Chameleon, which will let me use the light show effect on Dazzler, which will give me 3 more piercing energy, which will let me hit the Mastermind. So check this out. Hitting Chameleon for 6 attack of my 8. Copy the effects of the hero in the HQ space under Chameleon, including its recruit. And attack. So that is gone. So I copy the effects of... Whoa! I copy the effects of Convert Sound to Light. As if I... Okay. Question. Does this count as me playing this card? So if I copy the effects, do I get 3 light show? 1, 2 light show or 3 light show? So I didn't play it, but I can activate the light show, right? I can still activate it for 2. Yeah, okay, so I didn't play it. That's fair. So I get the recruit, and I get 1 piercing energy for each light show card I played this turn. So unfortunately, it's not enough to hit the Mastermind, but it's still good. So I will get 1 piercing, 2 piercing, up to 5 piercing energy. Okay. So, Zombie Loki is 6. I can clear both of these out, but I can't hit the Mastermind like I thought I could. Oh well. So, by the way, I am going to take the risk and take the second one just because I really want these, so that I can use them for light show. Oh, that was bad. Now this is going to get KO'd. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Alright, I reduce his attack, but it doesn't matter. Let's take out Shocker for, 3 piercing energy. And let's take out the Hand Ninjas for 1 piercing energy. And I get 1 recruit for that, which doesn't do anything. And that'll be the turn. I get 1 extra card draw next turn. I must get that Mega Concert out of the city. Maybe I'm too late. Maybe I'll draw a twist. We have Hobgoblin showing up. Hobgoblin. Each Sinister 6 villain captures a bystander. Hey, I'm glad I took the ones out that I did. So just Hobgoblin gets 1. It's a standard bystander. For 5. No Master Strike to let Loki escape. Well, let's play Hairball. 1 attack. Draw a card. It's Proxima Midnight.
Shuffle a
this
random
goes away.
villain group into the villain deck.
Who said that? I lost my tracker. It was Montax. All right, let's get a random villain group in here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Looks like it is AIM, Hydra Offshoot. It'll finish. All right. Where are they? Sorry, I keep forgetting they're in my boxes. H for Hydra Offshoot because that's how the dividers are labeled. It's dark outside. I am not used to that. Time change. All right, shuffling them in. Let's see if that helps or hurts. I can tell you one thing. I'm not cleaning this up today.
Mastermind with another random
Oh, okay. And it's totally random. All right. Let's see who we get. So we're losing Epic Adrian Toombs, and in his place, we are getting Hey, he's not done with me this week. We get Mephisto. No Marvel Knights heroes in sight. Where is he? Boy, there are a lot of masterminds that start with M. All right, so Epic Adrian Toombs is out. Mephisto is in. Let's look at his again. And he has all his tactics because Adrian Toombs had all his tactics. Yeah, I thought he was done defeating me. All right. When a player gets a wound, put it on top. Each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or gains a wound, and there aren't any, and all these heroes I've got. Not that I necessarily want any, because I have the decks going how I want them to go. And I'm probably not going to do any recruiting. But he is easier to hit. He's only 10 to hit. Plus, piercing energy value is the same. Whew, okay. I played Hairball, that's why I have this, right? Or was that last turn? Nope, I played Hairball. Okay. Let's play... Boring. Let's play Lucky Break to just draw a card. It is another Proxima. Okay, sweet. So it's perfect timing. Most recent hero I played this turn had both symbols, so I get 2 attack and 2 recruit. I got 1 more. 1 attack, 1 recruit. Reincarnate will let me gain a hero, but I don't want to add a KO, so I'm not even going to play this. 5 attack, 2 more recruit. I'm at 5 recruit, 5 attack. I can hit Hobgoblin. With the number of heroes in the hero deck, Dark Phoenix can win with a single Master Strike. Yes, you're right. She would KO enough heroes to end it. 100%. Okay, Ambush already happened. He just cost 5 to fight, and I do have 5. So Hobgoblin is defeated for 5. And 5 recruit. It's the wrong side for Dazzler. How much recruit on the right side? 1, 2, 3. Maybe with the sidekick. I would love more light show cards at the end, but also... Alright, I'm gonna roll the dice and not recruit them. I'm gonna go with the sidekick again. It's standard sidekick. I've been wanting more of those. But that's the turn. This game is a long, long game. It's okay. I'm committed. Alright, Luke Cage appears. Luke Cage. Wait. Who had this bystander? I forgot to rescue it. It was Shocker, right? Oh, it was Hobgoblin. Goes to the left-hand side. Never mind. Yeah, I'm losing my mind. Need to be hydrated. Thank you, Mikey. Okay. Fight. Each player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck. You choose which players discard them and which players put them back on top in the order of their choice. All right, so we'll take care of that when we fight them. Let's start with our sidekick. Give me something good, please. Oh, it's going to be a reshuffle. Do I want to recruit first? 1, 2, 3. No, because I'm not going to recruit any of those. I need to get more recruit for the citywide mega concert. Give me 2 more recruit with this card draw. 2 cards from the sidekicks. There's 1. That's not what I needed. Only have 4 recruit, but it is a light show. So I'll play the mega concert for 3 attack. I will play the Dazzling Glamour for 2 more attack. I'll play Speed of Sound, Piercing Energy. I can take out Luke Cage with that. 2 more attack gives me 6, 7. So what I want to do here is activate Dazzling Glamour's Light Show, because that'll give me 9 attack.
Defeat a villain for free.
Oh, Mikey, I was about to hit him with my 9 attack, but that's helpful too. And I already claimed it. All right. So Mikey swooped in to help me, and it's gone without me having to spend my attack. And then Drufus letting me draw a card. I've already played my attack. Gotta be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I played all of these, but I have not played these. I draw. There we go. Convert sound to light. Oh man, I already did my light show. Otherwise, that would have been great. I can't do another light show effect this turn.
Draw a card.
Okay. Oh, and a card draw.
Draw a card.
There's 2 card draws. 1, 2. I got 2 Jean Greys, so I'll play her. So
Draw
once again.
card.
Oh, another card draw. All right, everybody's having me draw everything. All right, we patrol the bridge twice. The bridge is empty. Save those for when I can use light show, you guys. I can't use it anymore this turn. Yes, it's empty, so I get 2 card draws next turn. And no covert in sight. So if I play throw over the railing, I do get enough attack to hit Mephisto, though. I think that's what you guys were going for. No effect. But let's go ahead and Yep, hit him for 10. Finally, first hit on the Mastermind. Yeah, I know. After like 3 Masterminds, we finally hit one. Damned if you do. Each other player KOs a bystander from the victory pile or gains a wound. Easiest decision ever. I'm sorry. I don't want wounds. Alright, so this goes to the right-hand side. Let's Piercing Energy Luke Cage for 2 Piercing Energy. Hey, it's your prerogative. So I fight him for 2 Piercing. Each player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck. I choose which players discard them and which players put them back on the top order of their choice. Alright, let's look at my own deck on the right-hand side. Top 3 are... I'm going to put these back on top with... it doesn't matter, I'm going to draw them anyway. Piercing Energy on top for the next turn. Hopefully I get some more. And I can compound it with the extra card draw I have. I have 2 extra card draws. And left-hand side, top 3 cards of the deck. These are also good. Kind of. It's this one I want to keep. Yeah, I'll put them back on top. With Domino on top, then Jean Grey, then the Trooper. And that's it for Luke Cage. So Luke Cage is gone for that 2 Piercing Energy. I've got 4 Recruit over here. Let me slide all this over. I'm done with the attack. I got 4 Recruit. And I have Convert Sound to Light. No Piercing Energy, so I got 5 Recruit. I can take Citywide Mega Concert out of here. Let's get her out of here so that hopefully I replace it with something with a lower cost. And I do. Alright, that's a 2. That's even better than a 3. For the sake of the scheme, that's good. And now I get to draw 8 cards. Not as much light show as I wanted, but I can at least get a little bit of Piercing Energy this way. Okay. Who's next? Shocker comes back. Shocker is back. Believe it or not, ambush. Each player reveals a instinct hero or discards a card. Safe? Safe. Safe on both sides. Joke's on you. Okay. Let's go. I already looked at the top of the deck, so let's go ahead and play Ms. Lion, rescue a bystander. Hey, it's the engineer. By the way, this is Mark from Upper Deck, by the way, who works on Versus. His favorite character is Multiple Man. That's why there's Multiple Man on his card. When you kidnap this bystander, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card costs 0, KO it. Alright, I know it's not 0. It's already this domino that I already looked at, so I just rescue him. Not kidnap. And now, Ms. Lion says to draw that card and put this away. Okay. So this is where I can take full advantage of... Oh, am I supposed to do the full effect and then do the bystander? Okay. Well, I know what the next card is anyway, Avatar, because I revealed the top 3, and it's throw over the bridge, so nothing would happen anyway. But yeah, your point is valid. Alright. You may discard a card from your hand. If the card had a recruit icon, you get +4 recruit. I'm going to discard this divided Aurora North Star that has both symbols before I play it, so it's both. And I get 4 recruit and 4 attack for that. That's the great part about doing that. And now I'll play a master. I know, but still, yeah, but still. The model of Legendary, I know, but still. Alright, both symbols on those cards, so I get 6 attack and 6 recruit. And then Versatile 2. Let me play what the sure thing. So 8 recruit, 7 attack. Do I want 9 attack or do I want 10 recruit? I can't hit Mephisto. I'm still short 1 attack from hitting him, even with Versatile 2. But if I take recruit, I don't really want to move anything out here. Maybe except for Dazzling Glamour, but I don't want that over here. So I'm not even going to recruit that much this turn. Although I would love to see... I would love to see a rare, but I also don't want to mill or change this up too much. So you know what? I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to hit... I'm going to hit Shocker because I can't hit Mephisto. I'm going to hit him for 5, and that's all I can do here. So I'm down to 2 attack. And we'll just get a sidekick for 2, and then we'll end our turn. Alright, it is a standard sidekick. I won't even play her. Two bindings, that's great. I forgot about the bindings. It's been so long since I've seen them together. Here's that hand. That could be better. That could have been better. But at least I can get 4 piercing energy. Not enough to hit the Mastermind. What do we got? Okay, Superia. Our first aim villain has shown up. Ambush, put a card from the shield officer stack into the escape pile. Oh, we got Hydra level now. Fun. And then each player reveals a random card from their hand. Oh, so Sharon Carter goes to the escape pile. Okay. Each player reveals a random card from their hand. If Hydra level is higher than that card's cost, the player discards that card. So the Hydra level... Alright. Random card from my hand. It will be if it's a 0. So hold on.
Recruit a hero for free.
Alright. Avatar's doing stuff. Let me take care of Superior's effect first because I'm in the middle of it. And then... Alright. The Hydra level is 1. So which is higher than 0, so I have to discard this trooper. On the right.
Recruit a hero for free.
And then... left-hand side is going to reveal Shield Agent. Same thing. Hydra level is 1. This card is 0. So I discard this. And let's put this back out, and then we'll see what Avatar just made me do. Okay. Recruit Reincarnate for free. Recruit Reincarnate for free, and Recruit Reincarnate for free. So, Avatar is nuking my HQ, trying to make higher cost things show up. So, let's see if it's successful. And give me these. So, I get the first one for free, replaced with a higher cost hero. Second one for free, replaced with a lower cost hero. And the third one is recruited for free, replaced with a higher cost. So you, a net positive in messing me up. But I did get 2 costs there. So we'll see what I can do about that. But now I'm stuck with these 3 reincarnates, which I don't really want, but that's too bad for me. Okay. Moving forward, I do have 4 recruits, so I can try to get another one of these out of here. I'm going to do that right now. Let's take one of these Dazzling Glamours right now for 4. And hopefully... That's even worse. Man. Well, I got 2 Piercing Energy. I got Twin Blast, 2 attack with the Light Show effect. And I got Convert Sound to Light. So I could activate Light Show and get 5 total attack, which would be enough to hit Superia. Or... I could get 2 Piercing Energy, which would be enough to hit Superia. So, this depends on how I want to hit him. I could, but then I have KO'd cards, you see. Unless I have the other uncommon Phoenix Force Cyclops, which I don't have over here. I'm going to be fancy and activate Convert Sound to Light and get 2 more Piercing Energy for the 2 light shows I have. So I'm going to use that and... yeah, for 3 Piercing Energy, I'm going to go ahead and take him out. So I'm down to 1. Ooh, look at all this covert. That's 2, 3, 5 attack, 2 card draws. Or 1 card draw. I know 2. 1 with sonar detection. And these not giving me any attack whatsoever. I love how quickly the first game ended and how just long this one is taking. And I got two bindings here as well. Alright, twist. So, that was perfect timing on Avatar's part because, guess what happens? The oxygen level goes down by 1, So now, anything higher than a 4 gets KO'd. And that's going to be Twin Blast. So I add it KO. At least it's just 1. So let me add the non-gray heroes KO'd to 2. And it's replaced with a rare. I couldn't get it. Alright. Oh, was that from before? Nope. No, that was replaced. Okay. So I got Change History, Time Traveling Jean Grey, Extend Patrol any city space if it's empty, gain the hero in the HQ space under it. That doesn't help me for this setup at all, but I still want to take this out. And there's no... I don't think there's a choice, right? I got you 3 Dazzlers. Right, but I wouldn't have had to do that if it was still a 3 cost, so... I did participate in that, but you did change it initially. So question, could I play this without activating the superpower if I didn't want to? I think it's always a choice unless it says otherwise. To patrol in the first place. Okay. So I could get 1, 2, 3 attack, 4 attack, nothing. So I'm going to rest this turn. Alright. That's true. Avatar's right. So if it says Smash, that's not a superpower. But Smash is optional. But because this says Patrol, I could patrol a full space. So I'm going to rest. So that means I'm going to KO one of these. Okay? And the other one goes to the right-hand side. Everything else is in my discard. Look at this hero deck, man. That's too much. Thank you to the 13 people who are still watching. Appreciate you. This stream is now almost 3.5 hours long. We'll see how long this goes. Maybe we'll get to 4. I see a lot of colors. All right, here we go. I believe Tuesday is going to be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2, I think. All right, Iron Fist shows up. Again, to fight him, I have to reveal 3 different heroes with different costs. I am recruiting time-traveling Jean Grey for free. Thank you. On the right-hand side, yeah, I recruit it for free, not gain it for free, but it's the same deal. Okay, again, patrol any city space. If it's empty, I gain the hero under it, which, depending on how much it costs, I might consider doing that, but regardless, it is mine for free. Thank you. Okay. And Domino. Let's play both of our Northern Lights. 4 attack, and I can activate a light show effect on it if I want. Let's play Sonar Detection. Draw a card. Alright, Reincarnate. X-Gene Covert, you get 1 because of that recruit for free. I do have X-Gene Covert, so I get 1 Piercing Energy. Right now, I will patrol the bridge. It's empty. I got 1 extra card draw next turn. 1 attack makes 5. 1 recruit makes 1 recruit. If I play this and KO it, I can gain Dazzling Glamour. But that might not be worth it. So I'm going to not do that. I wish I had the recruit power that I wanted, but I don't. The 2s and the 4s will kind of offset each other if I can leave things where they are. But I do have 3 different costs, right? 3, 2, 4. Yeah, sure. So I can safely take out Iron Fist and put him into the right-hand's victory pile. Yep, he's gone. And that's it. 1 extra card draw this next turn is going to give me 7. Alright, I got 2, 4, 6 Piercing Energy this next turn if I keep all my cards, so I can hit Mephisto with Piercing Energy the next time the right-hand's turn comes around. We've got the following things going on. Okay, there's a Master Strike. Looks like I'm getting some wounds. Okay, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero, which I cannot do. And we gain wounds to the top of our decks. So, looks like we have a standard and a grievous one spreading nanovirus. I can pass this over, but they both go to the top of the deck. I'm not thrilled about that. But it's, You are getting me tons of heroes for free. How helpful that is up for interpretation. I will not argue with the fact that you are helping me recruit heroes. Alright, telekinesis. Nobody's in the city, so nobody gets moved. Same thing with throw over the railing. Nobody's in the bridge or anywhere else, so nobody gets any minus anything. 6 attack, 1 recruit, 2 recruit, 4 recruit. I do have a chance to hit the Mastermind if I berserk something. Or I can get 2 more recruit. But I don't want to take these Dazzling Glamours over here. So I'm going to take the chance. Let's see if I get 10 attack, and I'll berserk. Top card of the deck, if it has 2 attack on it, I can hit the Mastermind. Nope, it's a wound. I forgot what it was. But I would have done that anyway to mill the wound away. I forgot I put the wound there, so Mephisto messed me up. And I'm still not going to take Dazzling Glamour. So I'm going to take... I don't want to take this either. I want to keep it there for the scheme. Let's get a Psychic and move on. Here we go. For 2. I mean, I'm just glad Thanos is gone, but it doesn't mean things are getting any easier. Alright, let's hit the Mastermind. Let's pierce his face with piercing energy. Alright, Graviton appears. Alright, put a card from the Shield Officer stack into the escape pile. Okay, that's the wound stack. There we go. For each 2 Hydra levels, heroes in the... Let me do a Hydra level die. A Hydra level is now 2. For each 2 Hydra levels, the heroes in the HQ cost 1 more to recruit this turn. Okay. It's fine. So they cost 1 more. For each 2 levels, yep. So they cost 1 more. 2 levels, 1 more. Okay, let's play both of our Speed of Sound cards. We've got 2, 4 Piercing Energy. We'll play Dazzling Glamour for 2 attack. We'll play Convert Sound to Light. And we'll activate her Light Show ability. 1, 2, 3. So, Light Show, you get 1 Piercing for each Light Show card you played this turn, including this one. I've played 2 Light Show cards and up to 6 Piercing Energy, which is just enough to hit the Mastermind for 6. Second tactic. The price of failure. Each other player without a Mastermind tactic in their victory pile gains a wound. I think I've hit Mephisto on the right side twice, so no Mastermind tactics, not even an early one from an extra Mastermind, because we didn't really do that this game. So I get a wound. Wound goes to the top of the deck, of course. It is a grievous one this time. Psychic Trauma. Cool. And I have 1 extra attack, which doesn't do anything. Got 2 extra recruit, which gives me 3. But again, I don't want to mess with what I've got here. So, unless I had 4, but I don't have 4. So that's that. Boom. There we are. Moving over. I got like 4 dice. I got the red one, I got the green one, the orange one, and the white one. It's a lot to keep track of today. What's next? Mentalo from AIM. Gets 1 attack for each officer he has. Ambush, put a card from the Shield Officer stack into the escape pile. So that is going to raise the Hydra... Oh, it's Yo-Yo. So raising the Hydra level up to 3. Then Mentalo captures a Shield Officer for each 2 Hydra levels. So rounding down... No, it doesn't round up. So he gets 1 Shield Officer. And it is Yo-Yo again. Cool. Fight him, gain an officer captured by Mentalo, and send it undercover, KO the rest. Alright, so doesn't modify him, so I'll just leave it like that, like a bystander. Cool. Let's see. Let's see what Miss Lion can do. I think there's a wound on top of my deck. So, if I draw the card, it'll be a wound. There's no other way. Well, I get 2 card draws, so I can draw the wound and then get something else. So let's just do this anyway. Rescue a bystander, standard bystander, draw a card. I draw that wound that I got and put this away. And now we'll play... Imagine he captures 4 specials and you have to kill him. I don't want to imagine that. I'm going to stop imagining. Alright, let's start with ready for anything. How much attack can I get? So 2 attack, 3 attack, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Depending on what I draw, I could get 10 attack. So I'm going to roll the dice and turn Versatile 2 into attack. So I can play Lucky Break and activate the card draw. Lucky Break, draw a card. Sunspot. Alright, I got some attack. I Versatile attack. 3 attack. 4 attack from the Trooper. I play Proxima Midnight, General of the Black Order. 7 attack. Instinct, I get 3 recruit. I play Domino, so that works. And I play Throw Over the Railing again. 2 more attack, 9 attack. I don't have any villains on the rooftops or bridge, so nothing else happens. And then Sunspot doesn't trigger, doesn't activate, but I do go up to 11 attack. Thanks to him having 2 attack. So let's hit Mephisto again. His penultimate tactic reads, Pain begets pain. Choose any number of wounds from your hand and discard pile. The player to your right gains them. Do I want to give him to the right side? 0 is a number. So I'm going to choose none. I'll leave the wound where it is, on my side. And Psychic Trauma, too, is in my hand. I could pass that over, but I'm going to leave it where it is. I want the light show to work. 3 recruit is going to stay where it is. And we'll end there. Okay. Let me hit the Mastermind, please. Okay, hand ninjas. Better to late than never. Letting a lot go past you guys. So I got 2 light shows. 3, 5 total attack. And some effects I could do. Again, nobody's on the bridge or rooftops, and I can't activate this without playing Reincarnate, so I'm just going to play it for straight up attack. Which is fine. 7. I'm 1 short from hitting the Mastermind, because if I play Dazzling Glamour, I get 2 more attack, but then I'll only be at 9. So let's hit somebody in the city first. So, Graviton just costs 6 to fight. And then, how much recruit am I going to get? 2 recruit? Now, 1 more won't be enough to get what I want. But I can fight Mentalo. He gets 1 attack for each officer. He has 1 officer, so if I fight him, I gain the officer. Yeah, let's fight Graviton, because he's the stronger guy here. So he's just gone for 6. Right now. Okay. No effect on him. And I could have the left side gain this. I'm going to give it to the left-hand side. The Nanovirus. And 2 recruit is enough for a sidekick, so that's what I will do. I'll leave Proxima where she is, of course. Take the sidekick and end the turn. I've only played like 1 Phoenix Force Cyclops this whole game. Okay, moving over. I think we're going to hit the 4-hour mark before this game is over. Next is Superia. More aim. Superia shows up. Ambush. Shield Officer card. Escape pile. Hydra level increases to 4. Then each player reveals a random card from their hand. Oh, we already went through this, didn't we? Hydra level is higher than that card's cost. The player discards the card. So it has to be less than 4. Okay, it's equal to 4, so I don't discard this because it's not less than. Yeah, same game. The first one ended real fast. This is the second one that's gone on for a while. So I don't lose this, which is nice. Right-hand side, random card. Yeah, we're still going. Long game. All right, top card is also 4, so it's equal to the Hydra level, not less than, so I don't lose it. That is nice. You failed. We've got the following. So let's play the sidekick. So give me something that can really turn this hand around. Or, you know, this. Choices. I could discard the trooper to get 4 attack, and then I can get 6 attack here. Again, not enough for the Mastermind. What do I need? I need to hit Mephisto 2 more times and not lose to the scheme. I don't want to mess with the HQ, and I'm leaving these dazzlers here. I don't want them in this deck because the oxygen level is lowered. Next one, I'll have to KO anything that is
Draw a card.
less than 3. All right. Oh, I get some card draws. That helps. Okay, there's... What's that? From Azen Maxter 8403. Hey, thank you. I think that's the first request I've seen from you. And then Theron gives me a card draw. All right. So I've got 5 recruit now. I'm getting all these grays here. It'll help me set up for later. And yeah, I'm not going to recruit. So let's play... Let's unplay this trooper and let's discard it for specialized ammunition. So because it had an attack symbol on it, I get 5 total attack. And then Master Combatant, I played a card that has both symbols, so I get 2 more attack, 7, and I get 2 more recruit, 7. So I can't hit Mephisto. I can hit anything else. I don't want to mess with the HQ. So this costs 3. I can't hit 2 things. So let's just take the strongest thing out. Once again, we're going to go ahead and take out Superia. No fight effect on Superia, so Superia is just defeated. On the left-hand side. And we'll get a sidekick for
a card.
2. Oh! Drawing a card before I do anything else. It's a trooper. That's 3 attack. I can take out 1 more thing. I can't hit Mentalo, but I can hit the Hand Ninjas. For 1 more recruit. Not really going to go anywhere, but I'll hit it anyway because I can clear the city, and that makes me happy. So get rid of that. It was a little late. I was quickly... I was too quick. Alright, and we'll get our sidekick for 2. Yep. Sidekick is going to be a standard sidekick. And that'll be the turn. Okay. Just got to hit him 2 more times. I like how it went from Thanos to Adrian Toombs to Mephisto. My headcanon is it was Mephisto the whole time. Just messing with me. Alright, Taskmaster shows up. More aim. Put a card from the shield officer stack into the escape pile, so our shield level is now 5. Fight effect, each player must reveal as many hero colors as a Hydra level or gain a wound. That would be funny if it's more than 5, because you can't. But I'm probably not going to be able to do that anyway. Ugh, patrol the bridge. It's empty. I get an extra card draw next turn. I can't light show. I just get 1 recruit. At least I finally have enough recruit to get one of these dazzlers out of here. I'll take the one from the bank out of here. And replaced with something that's an even higher cost. Great. Doesn't really help me. And that's the turn here. I get 1 extra card next turn, though. Oh, Taskmaster, you go in there. What are you doing? So, 7 cards. I'm not a very streamlined deck. We're just going to go with that. 5, 6, 7. Okay. I like this hand. And I like that Hand Ninja showed up. Let's go with the sidekick first. Let's draw some cards. Let's make this happen. 1, 2. Alright, so I can finally play Reincarnate. If I wanted to. I don't really want to. Let's play... Well, reminder, every time I've added a villain to the villain deck, I've shuffled it each time. So right now there are not that many. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12 more. I gotta hit Mephisto 2 more times. Let's start with Inspiration through Power. 1 attack, 1 recruit. And we'll play both Master Combatants. If the most recent hero you played this turn had 1 symbol, get 2 of that. So I do. I get 2 attack and 2 recruit. I play the second Master Combatant. 2 more. 5 and 5. Telekinesis up to 8. And finally, I can actually do this if I want. I can't get Prox of Midnight this way. You know what? I don't need to do it, so I won't do it. I'll just play Rise from the Ashes just for the attack. And let's hit Mephisto for the 4th tactic. Devilish Torment. Each other player puts all 0-cost cards from the discard pile on top of their deck in any order. Joke's on you. No discard pile on the right-hand side. So, we're good. That happened during my game, too. All right. For 5 Recruit, I can just take the Prox of Midnight card here if I want to. And I'm not really going to get a chance to use it, I don't think. But at least I can get it out of there. And, all right, another 5-cost card. Fine. It's fine. I just need to get 10 more attack in a turn, and this game is finally over. Although if somebody wanted to KO all the cards in my deck, and you have the points for it, you could do that too. That's a lot of cards. And I'm pretty sure you want to end my suffering here. Wow, what a terrible hand. Except for the sidekick and the domino, maybe, but... yeah, the lack of KO power here is not great. After all this time, I still have so many great cards because of the no KO power. Here we go. Graviton comes in. By the way, do I have enough attack to win? I got 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 10. Yeah, I do have enough. So I can win this turn unless something bad happens. Okay, so I got to do this first as a technicality. Shield level goes up to 6. Everything's one more cost expensive for each 2 levels. Alright, so they cost 3 more, actually. Everything costs 3 more, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, let's win this game. I got 2 attack. Alright. 5 attack. Just save him, Avatar. We're going to do one of these every month, pretty much. So, hold on to him. Okay, Twin Blast. 7 attack. I activate the light show effect because of Mega Concert, which is going to be 10. And we hit Mephisto one last time. And he is finally out of tactics. So you know what that means. He is defeated, and it was a victory. Wow, how much time was that? We almost hit 4 hours in the stream. I think this game by itself probably took 3/4 of that. Hey, thanks for the participating in the Chaos stream. It was fun, believe it or not. Some cool combos and interesting things happened. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say time traveling Jean Grey actually helped me. I think she kind of prolonged the game. And Phoenix Force Cyclops didn't work well with this scheme, but you provided me an interesting challenge to work around the scheme. So, I don't think I had the bridge full almost the entire game, which was it worked for her favor, but that's not always the case. That was fun. All right, so guys, watching the stream with the effects, did you notice things going a little better? Things being a little more smooth? You know, except for the double sound for the alerts. I'll fix that. But yeah, when I do this, not once did it leave one on. And also, when I do this, it doesn't show double. It makes me very happy. Did anybody notice the effect I was doing with the close-up recruits and the KOs? I don't know if anybody noticed. Anyway, Tuesday, I believe the setup is going to be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2 by Off the Cuff. Let's see how the helicopter works today. A little better. Still not great. You can take Mephisto out of here. What's funny is the helicopter is running not on my system, but it's off of Trigger Fire, so maybe it's too big for Trigger Fire. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Yeah, we just did... Yep, it's going to be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 2 on Tuesday. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thursday is randomizer number 54, and Thursday is the hero draft. So be there for that if you're part of the X-Men or Avengers team. Less than a week to figure out your team, so you should be discussing that in your groups in the Discord just to find out who you guys are going to go with. And then Saturday after that, what are we going to do? I think it's going to be I think it's a viewer's choice. So I'll pick 2 setups. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's see who is on. Who's playing board games? They combine the categories. So I don't know. All right, I got it right here. Thanks for sticking around. This was a long stream. All right. Oh, somebody's painting something. We've got... yeah, they combine all the card games in here, so it's a little more confusing. Oh, there's some Extra Life. Oh, you know what? There's an Extra Life channel with one viewer who is supporting Extra Life, and they're playing something overhead that looks fun. So we're going to go over there. I'll see you over there to get some more points. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you for being here. I'm not going to clean this up until tomorrow, and I hope nobody cares. And I'll see you Tuesday. Until then, take care, everybody.